If the truth shakes the room, then flip the table. We flipping tables. Ain't scared of the smoke. We flipping tables. Yeah, we saying what they want. Black men unfiltered. T-Max, stand on business. Every single podcast. Flip that shit. Flip it. Flip it. Flip that shit. Flip it. Flip that shit. Flip it. Flip them tables. Flip them tables. Tables. Facts over feelings. All day. All day. Everybody talking. Nobody listening. Everybody trending. Nobody risking it. We ain't here for headlines. We here for truth. Bring the receipts. Now let's see the proof. If the facts get uncomfortable, good, that means we're getting somewhere. If the room gets quiet, good, somebody needed to hear it. We don't fold, we don't bend, we don't switch for the latest trend. Politics, family, faith, everything they told you, put it on a plate. Question every headline, question every claim. If it don't make sense, we're saying names. No fear, no pressure, no backing down. The louder they get, we turn over shit. This ain't hate, this ain't noise. This is conversation giving people a choice. You don't have to agree, but you're gonna hear it. Truth don't need permission, just somebody willing to speak it. Flip the damn table. Flip the damn table. Stand on fucking business. Yeah. Stand on fucking business. Yeah. Black man unfiltered. T-Max. True. Facts. Facts. True. True. Facts. Facts. True. True. We flip the table. Every week. Every show.
All right. Welcome to the show tonight. Welcome to the show right here on the Content Creators Lounge, baby. All right, T-Max Network, man. We are here. We are honeymoon happy and peacock proud to be in this building on this Sunday to come to you guys with another great show. Listen, we're going to talk tonight. We're going to have a good conversation tonight. And listen, I think we want to do something tonight that's unorthodox, right? Because I want to get the people that's in the audience more into the show as well as the people on the panel. So we definitely want to get into the minds of those who have joined the show tonight. Man, my boy T-Max is in the building right now. All right, I think he's getting his mic ready to get up, man. Let me know when you're ready, man. Unmute or whatever, and he's going to come in. He got some words he want to say to y'all tonight as well. But before he comes up, man, we have a great panel tonight. All right. You've seen them before. You'll see them some more. Here we go. All right. The first person I want to bring up, whoa. She say long hair, don't care, sitting in a pink chair. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for yours truly. Chantel's in the building tonight. What's going on, God? Hey. What's going on with you? What's going on with you? All right. Listen, now don't stop at the pink because we had somebody backstage that couldn't hear a few minutes ago, but now she ready and I saw the wink. Everybody give it up for yours truly. Dez is in the building, man. Welcome to the show tonight. We appreciate you. All right. We got somebody else coming in the building. I call him the White Moses. White Moses is in the building tonight, ladies and gentlemen. He got his white beater on and his beard is long. Give it up for yours truly. The White Moses running is in the building. What's going on, my boy?
Oh, you spit fire like you'll never retire.
Man, come on, man. I see you, boy. All right, man. Listen, man. Listen. She come up here. She has her own opinion. Sometimes it's full of drama. If you close your eyes real tight, she'll remind you of Michelle Obama. Give it up for yours truly. Shawnee P is in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
What up?
What's going on with it? All right, listen. I don't want to start no trouble with this one tonight. All right? But listen, on here, she show you herself from neck up. But on her TikTok, she show you everything from ankle up to her butt. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up to yours truly. Chrissy is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on? Now, listen, I want to say this, okay? There comes a time in a man's life where he finds a good thing, and a good thing encourages him to be the best thing. So I want to show y'all the eighth wonder of the world, the bearded king himself. with the queen beside him. Let's give it up for King of the T-Max Network. And T-Max is in the building along with yours truly, the queen, Ashley. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen?
What up, BMU? What up, squad?
What's going on with you? Now, listen, we're going to have a presidential conversation right now, presidential statement right now, not a conversation. And we're going to allow him to speak because he won't be here for the rest of the evening because I think that him and Ashley's flying out to Barbados. But I'm going to go ahead and put them up on the screen real quick so they can go ahead and speak a word. Here we go.
Y'all can hear me?
Yes.
Okay, cool. What's up, man? How's everybody tonight?
Man, we good, my brother. We good, man.
Okay. Well, look, we got a dope show for everybody, man. BMU, shout out to you, brother, for holding us down. We are unable to be here the whole time. But look, I already know the show gonna be. Look at the panel. Hey, Des, welcome to the show for the first time. She come over from TikTok land, like a lot of us do. And be yourself, have fun, no restrictions. Just watch hard words. Other than that, man, BMU, thank you, bro. Hey, we needed that help. Yeah, so you want to say to the people?
Listen, I appreciate all the prayers. It's so good to be back. Thank you all so much. BMU, listen, that intro, nasty.
Oh, yeah, I was waiting for that. Hey, that intro, dope. Go ahead.
That intro, nasty word. And again, thank you for the night.
Absolutely, amen. You know what? Y'all look so good together. Y'all look like the ice cream sandwich. Y'all look what's going on here?
Squad, I just want everybody to know this is live and being recorded.
Come on now, what would you do?
Y'all have a good show.
For Combat Bar?
Enjoy, y'all. Y'all deserve
What
it.
would you do?
All right, man. Bye, y'all. See y'all later, man. Hey, man, we're gonna bring everybody back up, man. That's my brother from another mother, man. T-Max, man. Y'all put y'all hands together for them, man. Shout out to Ashley, man. She wasn't feeling well for the last couple of days or so, man. So we prayed for her and that she would come back stronger than ever, and she did. So we're thankful that she is rocking hard. All right. So I appreciate that. Let me bring everybody back up so we can get this thing started. We have another guest in the house tonight. Nola Janae is in the building tonight. I hope I said it correct. All right, there she go. All right, it's good to see you. Good to see you. All right. All right, so I want to go around the panel, see how everybody's doing. I want to check everybody's mental health tonight. So if anybody spazzed out, we know where it came from, the root of the problem. All right, so we're going to start out with Shawnee P. Shawnee P, how are you tonight? How's it been for you this week? Tell us about it. What's going on?
I am happy. I've been momming all day. I did my own thing yesterday. It's been the best weekend.
All right. Hey, Ronnie, the White Moses, what's going on with you, man?
So this weekend was fire. We had a little mother get-togethers type celebration at church. So we threw all the moms and aunts and up there and whatnot, lined them up with flowers and shit. So today's been one of them healthy family days, you know what I'm saying? So we live over here.
Hey, okay, Ronnie. Hey, okay, Des. How are you? How was your week, sweetheart?
I am wonderful. I'm coming off of a quick weekend trip up north to Connecticut for a family get-together. So my love meter is full. I'm good.
All right. So let's see. Chantel, long hair don't care, sitting in the pink chair. What's going on with your girl? All right. How are you today?
I am too blessed to be stressed. So I'm good.
Is that, that looks familiar to me. It looks like you have a I just got me some look on your face, but we'll talk about that later. That's not a part of the conversation right now. Nola, can you hear me? Oh, so she lost audio. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take her down for a sec. There we go. And when she comes back in, she should have audio. So man, I've been, I know y'all ain't gonna ask me, so I'm just gonna tell y'all I had a pretty good week. It was rough as a night in jail yesterday because it was 109 degrees here. When you go outside, the ground was talking to you. I walked outside. I said, let me go take this trash out. I don't need no slides. Shit, my feet started sizzling like bologna. I said, what the hell's going on here? I definitely don't want to go to hell, Ronnie. If I go, boy, listen, if it's hell anywhere near that, well, I don't want to be there. But yeah,
Tell me you saw that TikTok though, BMU, where a dude took raw chicken out and it cooked real fast.
On the
That's
concrete.
basically what's going on right now.
Yeah, it's just too hot outside. And I think the AC people are becoming billionaires overnight because I see AC trucks everywhere. The ACs are not working. People have their cars and the ACs in the cars are not, they're at full strength blowing hard and they're not working. I went to Louisiana to a funeral my cousin's funeral this past weekend, and it was 108, 109. And we had to, brand new truck, guys. Air blowing, not just blowing hot air. It's just, I think even the cars don't want to be obedient. But anyway, Nola, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, welcome to the show, Nola. Hey, listen,
you.
I'm gonna tell you something. From a lock person to another lock person. You know, how long you been on your journey?
About 7 years.
7?
About-
Okay. It's been about 5 for me. So, you know, but hey, I can appreciate the locks. I see the locks over there, okay? I'm not gonna wear my hair like that, but I appreciate the locks.
Thank you.
But how are you? How was your week?
My week was well. Thank you so much for asking. How was yours?
You know, I'm sunshine, partly cloudy.
That's what's up.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, man. So I have a question for you guys because we have more women here tonight than men. This is lovely. So what I want to do is a little something a little different. Huh? Oh, Chrissy, my bad. Chrissy. I'm sorry, Chrissy, because you know she be showing out. And I'll be trying to. Chrissy, how are you today? It's so lovely to be in the presence of you today. And it's so good to see you on TikTok rocking and socking, doing your thing. So how has your week been and how are you doing, sweetheart? You're muted or something happened over there. This Cricket, we got to work on this Cricket Wireless, guys. It's not a good company. There you go. I hear you moaning. I don't want to hear you moaning. I want to hear you talking.
No, fine. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
But my weekend was pretty good. It was very much good stuff.
Okay, good. I'm happy about that. So listen, we got more women than men. This is amazing because now I'm going to put questions out there, but I also want questions back from you guys, right? So I had a video that I want to show that we're going to start with. Then we'll move forward with other things. But before we get started, I have a question. Chantel, Des, just for the women only, no, everybody. Ronnie, we're going to chill for a minute. If you were out on vacation with your man, a storm hit, you're on the cruise, the boat flips over, capsizes. Your children are there as well. Are you going to save your children or are you going to save your husband? You only have one choice. We'll start with you first, Shani. Are you saving your child or your husband?
I'm gonna save my husband first because then we can divide and conquer.
But all of them are unconscious. I'm gonna put that out there.
Oh, see now, you just moved the goalpost.
I'm gonna put that's the goalpost. I'm gonna put it right there. All of them are unconscious, floating. You the only one unconscious, but you have to save one: the children or the husband. Who are you saving?
Kid, my daughter specifically. Yeah.
Des, you muted, baby.
That's tough, but my kid's grown, so I would go with my husband.
Chrissy?
You said all of them is unconscious?
Yeah, all of them just knocked out. They float in the water. You can only save, you only got time to save your man, your husband, or your child.
I'm gonna save my kid.
Chantel.
Okay, now when you mean save, you mean like we can't help anybody else once I save that one person?
Listen, the raft ain't gonna hold nobody but you or your husband or you or your child. You got to pick one to pull over to the raft to save. Who are you saving?
I'm gonna save my husband.
Chantel, that's why I like you. I like Chantel. I like it. Nola, who are you saving?
Well, considering the raft can only hold me or my child and my husband,
Only 2 people can be on the raft.
It seems like there's an issue with the weight distribution. So I'm gonna go with the kid only because I feel like it would like take them. It would take them less time to like pass away, in my opinion. Like I feel like there's more possibility for the adult male to save himself than it is for the child. So I'm gonna go with the child, and because of weight and everything like that, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Now I'm going to ask. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ask Ronnie. Ronnie, are you saving your wife or your child?
I'm going for my wife, but I don't know that y'all gonna get why. So
Okay.
bear with me, real quick.
Yeah, go
I
ahead,
ain't
sir.
trying to be that guy that I'm
Go
gonna
ahead,
do
sir.
this, that, and the third, but I knew out the gate when you asked that question. I'm saving her because she could probably save him, and two people could fit on it, and I'm good.
Mm,
I ain't out here in the waters.
I believe, I know this is going to sound, it's not going to be sexy. Okay. But I'm definitely going to go save my baby, my wife. All right. I know she'll be able to give me more children eventually or something like that. But I'm going to save my wife. And Chantel, tonight, since your hair different, we're going to call you Chantal. Chantal, why would you save your husband and not your
The
child?
the exact same reason that you just said. I can give him more children, so I would save him.
Now, I want to know why these women are saying they will save their children and not their husband. So, Shawnee, could you explain to me? You said, especially my daughter. So your son may not even get saved. So can you tell us? So can you tell us why that you wouldn't save your husband?
See, and we talking present day. I'm not in a position to make more children. So that counts that out for me. And then my daughter is here to reproduce. So I'm saving the womb.
Now, Ashley's back in the building. Ashley, I have a question for you. I know you've probably been listening, but Ashley, you and T-Max on a cruise, right? Your son is with you, right? Y'all married. Something happens to the cruise liner. Everybody danced and the boat flipped over, capsized, right? You have a choice. Are you going to save your son or are you going to save your husband?
I'm gonna save my husband. The
And why
Bible
is
says
that?
we are one flesh. I'm supposed to cleave to my husband. It's supposed to be God, spouse, and then children. So I'm gonna save my
Yeah.
husband.
This is interesting. Chrissy, why would you choose your child?
You said why? Because I feel
Why?
like you can get another husband. I'm just being honest.
But how long would it take you to find him, though, or him to find you?
I mean, so I think the hurt of losing a child would be more overwhelming than losing my husband. That's a feeling that a person could never forgive.
So you would be okay if you were on a cruise and you were unconscious. You would be okay with your husband saving y'all child and letting you die.
I mean, your child is supposed to bury their parent.
No, that's not what I asked you.
Yeah, I would be fine.
You would be okay with dying and letting your husband save the child. Now, you know your husband wouldn't save the child over you. You know that, right?
But if he did, this is what I'm saying. If he did, it wouldn't bother me.
I mean, she'd be dead. Of course it would.
Yeah.
Right.
She wake up right when she wake up right when she's sinking. Ashley, she wake up right when she's sinking. Just
listen. By the time her eyes open, God will be looking down at her saying, "Job well done, my good and
faithful servant." It's over with. Okay.
Right, that's right. Look, I ain't gonna be in no bus. So, I mean.
All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to do this real quick. Okay. Welcome to the show. His internet looks a little EBT-ish. Okay. But I want y'all to welcome to the show. Thunder Lips is in the building tonight. Jay Prince for president. What's going on, my guy?
What's going on, y'all? What's going on?
It's good to see you, man. Jay Prince, welcome to the show, guys. Everybody, this is Jay Prince. Jay Prince, I'm going to ask you the same question I asked everybody else, and we're going to move on. Jay Prince, if you're on a boat, the boat is sinking. Your kids are in your daughter, one of your daughters are in the water, and your wife is in the water, and you can only save one. I probably know the answer to this. Who are you saving, your wife or your daughter?
My daughter.
And why would you save your daughter and not your wife?
A wife can get replaced, and also let's just say if I save my wife, right? She cheat on me the next week, right? So you done lost your daughter to protect this hoe, right? And the hoe still left. A wife can have a different.
Always moving.
A wife can have a different feeling towards you. Your daughter's gonna always. I won't never. When it comes to the spouse, I understand that y'all supposed to Respect them. Imagine the wife that I had, right? Imagine I was in that situation. I would have let one of my kids go for this bitch. I will never put my woman over my kids ever. I hear what y'all saying that y'all can replace or get more kids, but you can't get that kid. I'd never replace my kids with a chick. Y'all that damn soft? Y'all
Ronnie,
can't
do
be
you
No,
want
that
to
I
damn
couldn't. I
soft.
couldn't replace
J
my
Prince, mute,
person.
mute J Prince.
Is
I
is
was
it
Ronnie, do you
saying
soft
want
to
to
go by the
respond to
chain of
this, Ronnie?
command? I mean, like he taught us sign language a certain way for a reason. He said, "Mom, Dad, God, God is at the top," and Mama's right here, right
Well,
next to
he
me.
giving us the
You know what
right
I'm
to
saying?
choose.
He ain't say
So
nothing about kids, but you're down here. You know what I'm saying? I know we got kids. Kids gonna come. Kids gonna come. Kids gonna come. They ain't gonna never learn, but they gonna come.
Come on.
So I was
I
like,
want
yeah, I don't know.
Ronnie, I
Does
would
that
say
make
this.
does that make me soft to go reach out for the wife first? I said wife. That's what I
We-
said first.
See, I won't do something that serious based on a belief that
Yeah,
has not been substantiated.
you
That
keep talking about it one
now
sided though.
all of this beliefs, right? It's okay that y'all need something to hold on to believe, but your kids is real, and so taking a sacrifice for a religion that you can't even substantiate, that you don't know nothing about, it just diabolical, right?
Well, I
That's
Nola,
crazy
you
work.
okay?
I think there's
Nola,
a purpose
your
behind it.
face
It
is
ain't really.
precious.
So I
I
have a
can't.
question. I have a question for
Go
him,
ahead,
for the
Nola.
gentleman that just was speaking.
Yes.
So he said, what if he saves his wife? And remember my answer. I said I would go for the kid as well.
Right.
But okay. So let's say he saved the kid and the kid went and was a mass murderer the next week. I mean, your reasoning behind saving the kid over the wife is just I
I
have
want my
issues.
I still won't feel bad. I won't mind having little king vines around here. So that's still not gonna take my love away from my kid.
So
I
you would
don't care
rather
what
you
my
would
kid
rather
would do.
so just because of you would rather save a murderer over a cheater because it directly
In
affects you.
facts, if it's my children, I don't
Got
care what my children is. Now, if my daughter was interracially dating, then that's about the only time I will not save her, because I'm gonna feel like
Oh,
she committed treason against us anyway. And since I couldn't do it personally, probably go to jail for it, I'll let her die. But outside of that, or my son turned out gay, he could be a murderer, he could be a dope dealer, he could be a inmate, he could be a thief, he could be a pimp. As long as he ain't gay, them the only two things
that's
that
the
I
one
would
I was
let my
getting ready to
kids
say.
die. If my daughter date outside her race and my son come in here with a purse, them the only exceptions. Outside of that, and I'm dead serious.
He is.
I mean it to the bottom of my soul.
He does.
And I'm not just saying this for the quick view. This is how I truly, genuine feel, and I feel strongly about it. But to make me replace my kids over a chick, I don't value. Women can easily get replaced. You can get you another wife.
Can I ask, like, why are you marrying people that aren't your person? Why are you just marrying women if they're that easily replaceable?
Well, at the end of the day, it's a lot of women out here, right?
It's a
You
lot of
can't
men.
you can't replace my kids in that stroller. You can't replace your kids. Like, for an example, I don't got no wife. Guess what? I still feel joy inside because my kids. We at a park right now, and my sister, she got all her kids. She got 8 kids. I got 3 and some possibles, and my other sister got 6. All my nieces and nephews and kids out there at the park right now playing. And I don't got no woman. I don't feel horrible because I don't got no wife. A wife ain't is not the end all be all. My definition of a wife is my baby mamas. Any woman that I get pregnant, that's my wife.
Nola is over there
Interesting.
killing herself laughing. So Nola, do you have a response to that? Because I know you over there laughing really hard. Are you okay?
No, I'm good. I'm sorry.
Okay. Anybody else want to respond to what he just said?
Well, I would just say real quick, if you don't mind, he keep talking about what if she chill you next week? What if she's the one that doesn't?
Mm.
What if she's the one that takes care of you when you 84, you can't make no more kids, can't even hold your own shit in?
And your
Because
son
you
saying put
sometimes
him in a
you
Well,
nursing
just don't
home.
there's
die.
That part.
Sometimes you just don't die.
well, you got CNAs. We got a lot of CNAs to do all of that. And if she's my wife, that means she's gonna be my age, so she's gonna be shitting on herself too. She ain't gonna be worth the fuck neither. So uh we gonna have young CNAs. Part of our kids gonna be the one to take care of us at the end of the day. So you let your
Wait,
kids die for this bitch, who gonna take care of you? Who gonna really love you?
We just not gonna act like kids
A
ain't
wife,
fully acting and
oh,
have their own lives and
but here's the thing: when you love kids, is unconditional love. A woman, because if marriages wasn't conditional, it won't be a such thing as divorces,
kids
right?
aren't
So clearly,
unconditional.
we
Kids
have
will
a such
drop
thing.
your ass off too.
They always gonna when they get grown, you want them to be out there living their own life. You won't want your kids to be on you. But what I'm saying is, the unconditional love that I got from my kids, bro, I'll never replace that with no chick that I can replace that I'm gonna get tired of within a few months anyway.
The love for your child is not supposed to be
I
the
mean,
same as the love for your partner.
Come on.
You missing me
it,
with of course you couldn't
yes,
replace.
but here's the thing. But my love for my child is way more. That's like my child is me. At the end of the day, that woman can leave.
Yeah,
My
but your
child is
spouse
me.
is supposed to be you.
That's what
One
made me a
check.
father.
You
No,
just
my
not
child
getting with
made
the
me a
right
father.
folk.
Well, I'm glad that
It'll
you're
never be
proud
a
to
right
be
person
a good
that I'll put
dad.
above my child. It'll never be a place. And it's so crazy that y'all say this on the internet, but then in real life, y'all make fun of people, women who put men before their kids. Right? Come on now, you from Chicago, Chrissy Bands. Y'all would talk bad about a woman, a chick that will put her a nickel before her kids. So this is what I'm saying. This internet hit is different. And everybody on here, if y'all had a sister that would put a nigga over her kids, you would say something about that.
the key word there is nigga, not
Ah,
husband.
It don't matter. If a husband or a wife wants to put them before the kids, would let you. If my wife would sit up there and let me choose my kids to die to save her, I might as well shoot her in the head. That bitch ain't shit.
yeah,
So
no.
Jay
I'm the
Prince.
woman that brings my husband his plate before my kids. He always have been. So no. And I take the
That's
nigga
some
and I take
YouTube
his
shit. But
plate.
Definitely
in
not.
real life, most men want the kids to eat first.
No, I'm eating first.
Y'all can get ready to go.
Nah, thank you.
Yeah,
No.
I'm eating first because without the truck, you can't pull the trailer.
Huh?
There you go.
It
Yeah,
starts
but
from the
you
head and
don't
it
even think
trickles
about, you
down.
don't really be think in real life, you don't even think about that, right? Most men will rather like yesterday, we had a barbecue, family barbecue. We waited for the kids to eat first, then the women, then us niggas. We ain't no nigga tripping on that. Ain't it wasn't not one man up there said, no, we gotta eat first before the kids and the women. Bro, that's that. I think
That's
YouTube
different though.
stuff is
That's a
We
backwards,
talking
barbecue.
bro.
about a barbecue
You
compared to
talk. I'm
like
talking about at
me
the
cooking
house, at the
dinner. We're
kingdom.
not that's something different.
No,
Uh, th-
I'm a man. I know I'm gonna eat. I already see my kids full before me.
I
Jay Prince,
agree.
if I have a huge family, right? A lot of people are in my family. If you go to a family function around the women in my family, they will get upset if they see them kids eating before the men eat.
Mm.
Bro, that's crazy work. We don't
I
even think about it, bro. It like okay, when I had my wife living here, right? I didn't even think about. I didn't tell her make sure I eat first. I ain't never thought about no shit like that. In reality, it's whoever hit the stove first.
It's a
But I
respect
let
thing,
the
though.
kids go first.
Yeah, it's a respect thing.
Mhm.
It to
There's
me, to me
women on the
that's
panel.
overcompensating.
So let me ask the other women. Nola, do you do you have children, Nola? I don't want to be disrespectful.
Yes, I have two kids,
Okay,
and
Oh,
well,
I
you
if
was
need
you're
some
married
more
for 10
married,
babies.
years. And
You
okay,
need
they
some
okay,
more
both feel
babies.
like I have a 10-year-old and I have a 19-year-old, and I was married for 10 years. And we both felt like the kids should eat first.
Okay, that's a mutual agreement. Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Chrissy?
Yeah,
I feel the same way. Like my mother fed me before she fed my father. Like she fed her kids first. I mean, as an
right.
adult, it's a little different. It depends on what standpoint you're coming from with it, but at the end of the day, it should be a mutual understanding that the children should eat first, just
Right.
because they're children.
They're my
Okay.
babies. What the fuck?
Shawnee?
I was married, and see, I just always, I guess, kind of like in my mind, I did serve them first, but everybody's stuff was already ready, and everybody was sitting down at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So, but he wouldn't dare start eating before everybody was seated to eat. No.
All right. Ronnie, are you served before your children?
I actually am, but if I may caveat a little bit, I don't even eat before my wife. She'll serve me my plate, and then everybody else, my kids anyway. And then we'll say the blessing, and I literally will wait until she's settled down and starts eating, and then I'll eat.
Yeah.
But that's just my viewpoint of how the most respectful way to go about it, because I ain't get that plate without her, even though she ain't get that plate without me. You know what I'm saying? Because I went and got the meat. I went and killed the beef, brought it to her, right? But she seasoned it, cooked it, and served it. So I just sit there until she takes the first bite every time. However, if I can end with this and land it, when an extended family come over, their rules are a little different. So I extend their rules into my household. So when my nephews and nieces are here, I make sure they get a plate first. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the household, the kingdom goes, my wife drops it in front of me first because she knows what's up.
Right. Now, and the reason that I say that is because people make a big deal out of it, but it's a respect thing. And I heard a Black woman say this one time about fixing a man's plate. I don't know where I saw this at. So if anybody heard this before, that's where it came from. She said the reason that we fix our husbands' plates first is because of what our husbands have to deal with on a daily basis out there, being disrespected, dealing with a job, dealing with the stresses of being a man. And the only thing he has left is when he comes back to his house and someone loves him enough to put him first, to serve him his plate first. Now, they may be a little deep, right? But I do believe that too. If you serve the man first, the kids can't wait 5 minutes.
Can I ask a question?
I would snap on my baby mama. He fixed me a plate first
No.
before
Hold
my
on,
kid.
Hold on, Jay Prince. What I'm saying to you is, if y'all about to eat and she fixes, she prepares your plate first, and then 3 minutes later your kids have theirs, what's the point of snapping and going off on her if she's just showing a little respect for you?
It's not about a respecting. I don't understand who told us this stuff. Like, it's not about no respecting. That's a man that's overcompensated.
Can I
Like,
ask a
I
question?
get full watching my men's supposed to establish the environment.
Well, I disagree. I disagree with that. Let me tell you why. Most women do that on their own reconnaissance. They don't do that because a man tell them to. Most women, the men love things that women do that they don't have to ask for. So if a man is receiving this from a woman, if he's receiving this from the woman without him asking, then he does feel like it's a respecting. Damn, wow, baby, I appreciate that. He didn't ask for it. Most women do it without asking, without even mentioning it to their husband. Hey, baby, I got your plate for you. I know you had a long day at work. Here, I'm finna go fix the kids' plates. I'll be right back.
I'm
Let me know if you need
wondering,
anything else.
can I chime in?
That's cool,
Yeah,
but
go
if
ahead,
my
Des.
kids ate first, I'm not tripping.
Hold on, Jay Prince. Des want to get in there. Des, go ahead.
Call me weird, but I set out everybody's plate and make them all at the same time, and we sit down and eat together. When did we start making one plate at a time?
Can I say something? I do. But but you know what? We having this conversation. It really is what works for you and your house. You know, if that's what worked for your house, I enjoy just fixing like my husband's plate first, and then everybody kind of come up because I didn't yell through the house like dinner ready. Now, if you just on your ass and slow, because I prefer us all to sit down during that time, catch up. What's up? How was your day? Pour into each other some of that. But that's like, you all know I just got out of the hospital, right? This man drove 4 hours. Once I got good and it was, you know, doing what I need to do, I took that man his plate.
Yeah. And then even with the barbecue situation, okay, yeah, even if they saying feed the kids, while I'm up there feeding the kids, guess whose plate I'm making along with them kids?
Come on.
My man's plate.
Come on. And then like you got a man
I'm
like
not
he
saying
just
that's
drove
not
4
true.
hours.
That's
You
a good
want to make his
gesture.
plate. You do.
Yes, I'm not saying don't make my plate at all.
Gratitude.
But Jay Prince, hold on, Jay Prince, but listen to what
Yes.
she's saying. Let's slow down for a minute, Jay Prince. Hold on. Let's slow down. She said, when I'm down and I was sick and didn't feel well, this man drove 4 hours to be there to hold my hand and be there for me. And you mean to tell me I'm going to put that man before these kids? I'm not going to put these kids before this man who did everything for me, was there by my side, sitting by my bed in the hospital for 4 hours, driving 4 hours back and forward. I can't fix this man plate
after
first.
the occurrence, but
That's only if you take that type of stuff personal. If you really believe in that, then yeah, you're gonna view it that way. But if you don't, like me, I like to create. I get a pleasure. It seems like I get full once I create the environment for my woman and my kids to eat. Once I see my woman and my kids eating good, it seems like I don't be hungry no more. Right? I might take a little bite, but I love seeing my kids and my woman eating first. Right? I don't know. It's different for me. I love to create the environment for my kids and my woman to be safe, where they eating or got a roof over their head. That stuff make me feel good. Me getting my plate first, bro. That's like overly. You want to overly make this to me. I think a person like that is a weak ass nigga to me.
Well, everybody
I think that you overcompensating.
No,
Can
I
I
don't
hop
know,
in?
Jay Prince. We're not talking about men who sit in a house and say, "Hey, the first plate in this bitch about to be mine. That's fixed." We're not talking about them. We're talking about a woman who's in the kitchen that says, "You know what? My man really been working hard this week. Let me fix his plate real quick."
I just be happy if she fits me a plate. As long as it's enough food for you to wait. You're a grown ass man. You can wait till them kids eat.
Jay Prince just want to rebel, bro.
Yeah, that's it.
It's not about no
T-Max
feel like-
bro. It's not about no rebelling. I got my own way, bro. In real life, this is not like this at all.
It is.
It's a lot of stuff that y'all said on YouTube. Bro, majority of people that I've been around, it's not like that at all. Most niggas want the kids and the women eat first.
I've never had
most dudes gonna be like, bro, let the kids eat first.
Just like I actually said, what works for you.
Yeah. Yeah,
I think a dude that's overly charged.
I don't feel like I'm going out of the way. Like, I can say this. I know how we are about putting your personal stuff out, right? But I don't mind saying it. I was in the hospital. My son loved me, right? I'm the only mama he ever had. That nigga came and got my keys and took my car.
Girl.
T-Max drove 4 hours just to lay with me and make sure I was straight, because I was literally black and blue from IVs. I had 5 IVs put in me in 2 days because my veins are so messed up.
Are you T-Max
Came
wife?
and got my keys.
Yeah, nigga. You
and
know?
took my car.
Wait,
He loved me.
You T-Max
wife?
My
flesh and my
Yeah,
flesh, my
nigga,
blood
you
and
know
my
that, Jay
blood.
Prince?
And
You
he
lost?
picked my
Yeah.
car.
Yeah.
What?
How you not know this? This nigga, look, T-Man, put your hand up.
Get the fuck out. Is you cool? Oh, bro. I thought you was on the audio. I'm like, where I know I hear T-Max's voice. I'm thinking he was on the audio or something.
Yeah, boy. You
T-Max's wife?
Soon to come. That's why I fix plates.
Come on.
T-Max, wait a minute.
Hey,
y'all just got together or something?
Jay Prince, go back to the show.
This is the
Diabolical. Say it. You can say it. Chris, let him use your word, Chrissy. This is diabolical. Say it. Okay.
Like, he can't even say it right. He can't say diabolical. He say some other shit.
It's diabolical. Bro, this is crazy.
So listen, man. We're gonna move on, man. I appreciate that dialogue right there, man. Y'all
I like this conversation though, because BMU, I think that you are men like yourself who feels like you. I think that especially when it comes to black men want to hold on to stuff to make them feel like a man so much because you have been deprived of your manhood to the point where you overly charge on the little stuff that makes you, and once you that makes you feel less of a man. Once you like that, you already less of a man. You supposed to have enough security in yourself, bro. When it comes to my kids, and then you are willing to let your kids die for a woman, bro. Man, y'all can't be that damn weak. This is why I say y'all different from us niggas. Us niggas, most niggas in the ghetto gonna tell you, bro, why I gotta play? Most niggas ain't, bro. You ain't finna fix my plate. My kids not one of it ain't no more food. I ready for if it's a little bit of food left, I ready for my kids to get full than me. I go to bed full, my kids are hungry. Man, hell no. I think them some weak ass niggas. Who came up with this strategy though?
I agree with that. I agree with that 100%. Now, if you small ration, the kids gonna get that ration.
Oh yeah. I agree.
Yeah, where did this idea come from?
That's extreme.
But that's moving the goalposts. We ain't living off of one slice of bread.
Leaving. No, but what I'm saying, the whole purpose of who eat first is basically saying like, okay, if the food ran out or something. That's the whole purpose, the point. Now, my woman fits. I'm not saying my woman ain't gonna fix me a plate. Yeah, but I'm not overly charged if I'm up here arguing with my kids. Oh, I'm supposed to eat first, man. Bro,
you're not. But that's what I'm saying. You're not doing that, Jay Prince. You're adding more fat to the steak. We're not talking about men who are demanding it. We're talking about women who want to give it. They just want to do it. They ain't asking you to do it.
Where they get that from? Who taught that's a taught behavior. Just like y'all talking about this, that was taught. My point is, BMU, who came up with this?
This is going to get real nasty, y'all. So close your ears. So Jay Prince.
Who came up with it?
Hold on, Jay Prince. So you're married, Jay Prince, right? I mean, just say, no, I'm going to say you. But just
I'm happily divorced.
Okay, say for instance you were married. God. You came home from work. This is if your kids are watching, put your fingers in your ears because this is how I got to talk to Jay Prince.
They went back to the playground.
Jay Prince, if you're married and you come home from work and you stressed out, your wife see you walk through the door, right? She's about to fix the kids' plates, but she say, "Man, Jay Prince stressed out. Before I fix these kids' plates, I'm gonna give him some head."
Go fix some kids some eat because this head might take all
day. You a damn liar.
I said this head might take a no, bro.
You are a liar.
The pussy ain't going nowhere. I like anticipation.
I ain't saying nothing about no coochie. I said use a lot. If your wife say I'm gonna relieve you before I fix these plates.
Me personally, I don't care for head that much. If she give it, she give it. She don't, she don't. But I'm a big anticipation. One thing about me, I love the anticipation anyway. Go ahead, straighten the kids out so we don't have no interruption. That way you don't got to rush, right? So go ahead, take care of the kids, get them straight, put them to bed, and we're gonna do have our time. I already know my time coming.
Hold on, Jay. Let's get the women in because the women are very quiet. Go ahead, Ashley. Then Nola, we're gonna get you there and go around the room. Go ahead.
Women on this panel right here have loved a man.
Come on.
So where he providing, he doing, he pouring, he listening, he loving. If he hit that door and that shit run across your mind, raise your hand if the nigga that I'm talking about that you know gonna stop you. I'll wait. Thank you. Go ahead, Ben.
No, me, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Like, Prince, hold on, Jay Prince. We're gonna let the ladies talk first. You can respond when the ladies get done. Go ahead, Nola.
So I was about to say on the whole fixing the plate first and everything like that. I've been raised around that. Like I understand that, and I get it. How we raised each other was if we're both in the kitchen. We're both in the kitchen. Either I'm fixing the plate, he's washing dishes, or whatever the case is. So we both will serve the kids, right? And then we'll sit down and eat. Now, as far as the head is concerned, if I'm about to, hey, I'm about to go. Let me fix these kids a plate first, and then we can take care of business. Like that, because now the kids are taken care of. They're not going to interrupt. They're not going to be knocking on the door. That's so I low key agree with him. I agree with him. Low key. I'm sorry.
Hey,
I hate, and I don't know. I
Jay-
agree with him.
watch Jay Prince. Go ahead, Jay Prince.
And right there, you got to get the head first before the kids. Like, bro, that's another overcompensating. It's like it's like a person that's can't wear pink because he gonna feel gay. That's how y'all
Jay
coming
Prince,
off.
Jay Prince,
like
you like a fly on
overly.
barbecue.
Oh, I can't do this. This gonna make me look gay. This gonna make me look.
We're not,
bro.
Jay
You
Prince,
gay if you
we're not
like
talking
that.
about. We're not talking about men who are demanding these things. We're talking about women who have the mindset to say, "I want to do this without my man even knowing about it."
But that's when you, as a leader, is supposed to say, "No, babe, go take care of our kids first."
Yeah, I think
the leader, you been a leader, you be like, hold on, babe, we can take care of that. We know that's coming. We know that's coming. Like y'all be talking about y'all be in senseless marriages and shit. Every time a woman gave me some sex, I got it anytime I got ready.
Marriage, not spontaneous moments like that. Is how you end up in a sexless marriage. There has to be room for some kind of spice or some kind of let me take care of you. Because sometimes you get lost in them children and they not gonna die if they wait 3 to 4 minutes to eat and let me pour into this man who is doing XYZ, or let me pour into this woman who is doing X. Them kids not gonna die. I can't tell you how many times I have fixed the plate, called out to everybody in the house, and it still took them damn kids 10 more minutes after I said dinner was ready. But I got a man who the world is beating up on, but he can come check on me after the world beat up on him, and I can't take a day on a random ass Thursday to say I appreciate you and this is how I want to do it. Please.
So I disagree with you. I disagree.
Hold on, Jay.
It never is like that.
Jay Prince, let the women. Yes, it is.
Oh, my
Jay
bad.
Prince, let the women keep going. Chrissy, your turn, sweetheart. Go ahead.
I mean, I'm in the middle, basically.
Pick a side, nigga.
I don't think it's the right and the wrong. But I don't know. Like, I feel like the man sets the tone, the woman sets the mood, right? So I'm gonna go with you have to be spontaneous.
You do.
It's gonna take 5.2 seconds. It don't take a long time.
There you go.
But how is it no longer spontaneous if you make sure the kids are taken care of so that they don't interrupt? I don't know. How is it no longer spontaneous?
It's no longer spontaneous.
Well, I mean,
it feels like
different levels
or
of
something.
how he's gonna react. If to Jay's point, if he can expect it, right? You catching him, that thing get a little harder when he ain't got time to prepare.
I feel like you can still be spontaneous if I don't know. So my husband, when I was married, came home at the same time every day, right? So I knew what time to expect him home, right? So if I ever wanted to do something that was considered spontaneous or that was spontaneous, I would just make sure the kids was fed prior to him getting home, or to make sure that they were taken care of prior to him getting home, right? So it's still spontaneous. I mean, in my opinion, I just feel like I would rather the kids out the way and kind of like doing something, or that way they not, because who's ever been nobody's ever been walked in on by their kids.
Everybody.
Right? That ain't fun. I don't like it. Okay, so I'd rather put them, go ahead on and color, eat your food, get your goldfish, so I can go and take care of this man real quick.
So
I feel like that's still,
it depends on your kids' ages too.
I gotta tell you something, but I'm gonna tell you later. Like, you know it's coming. It's not the same when they tell you right away.
Right.
As opposed to giving you,
a man,
your mind is racing on it or trying to figure it out in advance. That's a different feeling.
The energy.
Right. And let me tell you this. So a man who has raised multiple children, of all, about 3 girls, 3 boys, all the plates are fixed. Everybody's eating. You in there trying to get you a little bit after work. She's I'm gonna relieve you, right? And as soon as you pull that thing out to sit it where it's supposed to go, Mama, I'm finished with my plate. Can I get some more?
Come on.
I don't know how many that didn't happen to. Anybody? Happen to anybody?
That's
Mama,
happened.
can I get some more? Mama, I want some more cornbread. Mama, you gonna fix me some more cornbread?
True.
They're gonna interrupt you either way it goes.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to come in and bother you either way it goes. You can be right in the middle. She can be giving you the best head in your life, pulling Oklahoma through Louisiana, and the kids going, "Can I have some more spaghetti?" I'm telling you. And so either way it goes, if you do it before, you do it after, they still gonna bother you because their kids are like little flies at the barbecue. They just nag the fuck at you. That's what they do. That's what kids do. So it is what it is. I'm telling you from experience. So, I mean, anybody else want to got anything they want to say this before we move forward? Because Jay Prince tripping today too. He done got in the limo. Now he tripping. Shit. Just Jay Prince, he like he
Fix
said.
first, cause you the man.
Never.
Okay. Yeah, ask that question.
You
We want
never
to
do
hear.
that, right? You don't ever think about it, right?
If I'm cooking or something, I probably fix their plates first.
If Keisha was cooking, do you expect to get your plate before the kid?
You don't fix my.
Huh?
She doesn't fix my plate.
She don't
Finish your
fix his
plate?
plate. Lord have mercy.
I fix it myself.
Come on, Ashley. Get a little ear closer to the.
That's what I'm trying to tell him. YouTube is different. You don't think about it.
Let me mute him because
It's your preference.
he's cyborging.
You said that EBT.
Fix their plate. You know, fix my
Okay.
plate.
EBT wireless.
I just don't think Jay Prince been loved that way. I didn't see that growing up. I
No.
didn't. So my dynamic was completely different. My grandfather, because he was retired military, took care of me. Cool. It was the opposite for me. I didn't see my grandma cooking plates. So I didn't develop that till I was married on my own and kind of figured it
Yeah,
out.
Des.
Because I didn't see that growing up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you good, Des. So as Des, you have to leave, right? You have to go. Okay, thank you, Des, for being here tonight. We appreciate you. We look forward to seeing you again next week. Hopefully you come back over for some great conversation.
Nice to meet you all.
And I really want to say this. I'm so glad that we have more women here than men tonight for sure, because the perspectives are going to be great tonight. I want to show this video, and I want to put it up on the screen so you guys can see it, and then y'all tell me what y'all think after this video is over. So let me share it with you guys real quick. Let's see. All right, here we go.
something that is supposed to make two people feel safe with each other. Both are betrayals, just different kinds.
Can't hear you.
I'm sorry. Thank you for that. I want to ask the question, is cheating ever justified? Yes or no? And then I want to get to what he said in the video, how we get a build up to get to that point. And so we'll go around the room here. We'll start with Chantal. I'm sorry. We'll start with you first. What are your thoughts about what he said? And do you feel like cheating is ever justified, or do you agree with him that it's all wrong, but it's a build up to it? It happens. Go ahead.
So no, cheating is never justified, and it all plays a part into everything. So just saying withholding sex, that isn't something that's just like, oh well, I'm not gonna have sex. It's a buildup. Like, it's not just something that happens overnight.
I don't hear.
You know, and she said she can't hear.
I can't hear anything.
Tell her to go back out and come back in.
Yes, go back, drop out and come
You
back
want me to
in.
go back out and come back in?
Yeah.
Let me
So,
see.
but
Yeah.
it's just it's all a buildup. Everything all plays a part. That's all I really wanted to say. So the withholding sex doesn't just happen overnight. It's all a buildup. Everything plays a part.
Right. And so we'll ask another question, but I want to get this one out first. But go ahead, Ronnie. What are your thoughts? And then we'll come back around for another question. Go ahead.
Yeah, you caught me right. A bit of an epiphany. So when I think of cheating, I think of God's law about putting another God before him, which would be cheating, which is equivalent to murder. You know, so it's like cheating justified. I couldn't see that. Surely there's an honest way to find either resolution or separation prior to that. And I'm the one that can't throw a stone, that's for sure. So I believe in that wholeheartedly. But that's just what I've learned from my experience. To justify it, no, you can't justify that.
What about you, Shawnee? What do you think?
No, it's not justifiable, and I mean, it's all bullshit, and bullshit ain't never been about nothing.
Okay. Chrissy?
It's not justifiable at all. I mean, because that comes with cheating leads to other things, and the reason why someone cheated is not just one thing that made a person want to go cheat.
All right, Ashley?
I definitely think it's a choice, but I definitely think it's a buildup. I definitely think, in not all cases, but a lot of cases, somebody has said something first to try to be heard, understood, change is made. And then after a while, I do think folk get tired. And I am not saying it's justified, but I definitely think it's a buildup. And then it's like, you reach your fuck it.
And some people just ain't never been faithful. Some people, they've been cheating the whole
Well,
damn
hold on.
time.
We'll get to that. Hold on. Let's get Nola in here. Nola, what are your thoughts?
I don't think it's justifiable, and I don't think all the time that there's a conversation leading up to it.
Now, I will come in and say, I don't think it's justifiable, but I think it's dangerous to withhold. And I think that if a man chooses a woman, he chooses his forever, right? And when he's with that woman, he's choosing, like Ashley just so eloquently said it, he's choosing you to be with you for the rest of his life. He made a choice, right? So if he made that choice to be with you for the rest of his life, then you have to understand something. This man is saying, I'm vowing to have sex with you and just you for the rest of my life. And then you'll come back and say, well, you made me mad. I ain't giving you none. What happens then, the barrier of that trust that he has with you sexually and intimately, it starts to come down a little bit, right? And things that he didn't see before, he'll start seeing it now. Like Becky at the copy machine that said he smelled good with that Sauvage on. Or the girl that's walking through the office every day in the mail room who comes by and says, good morning. Oh my God, you look so amazing today. I love your shirt. Like those things start to become clear to him. Like he starts to veer off. Like he said in the video, he starts to wonder. I wonder what it'd be like because my wife ain't giving me none. It should never be to a point where you take away from the person that you with. I'm talking about male or female. I don't know too many men weaponizing sex, but I'm saying when women weaponize sex, that's a very, very bad and dangerous thing. And then we have a lot of women crying and saying, I can't believe he cheated on me. He was really a good man, a God-fearing man. He did this. However, if we look at it from, I know that most people don't believe in religion or anything like that. But even from a religious standpoint, it says that for a woman to give herself to a man, her body belongs to her husband. It does not belong to her no more. And the husband's body belongs to the wife. They belong to each other. And when you take that from a man, I think that pulls away from the relationship and it invites other things into the relationship that could kill it. That's my thoughts. But like, I'm going to go to what Shani said. Shani said, most people are just cheaters. So elude on that, Shani, then we're going to talk about that. Go ahead, Shani.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, people been caught up, and like I said, just they've never been honest. Like they've never been just one-on-one. And you kind of find out, well, hell, this has been going the whole damn time. Like, when did you have time to do? When was this going on? And just never been faithful.
Now, is that I want to speak to what you just said. Is that a woman who's with a man that she chose, or she's with a man that chose her?
These just folks choosing each other, man. Now, you're not finna get all whoop-de-whoop with the words, okay? Because I'm on one. But whatever the case may be, they together. And some people just ain't never been faithful. They try to walk that line, but that's just not. They need to understand themselves. If you're not monogamous, stop forcing that on yourself. Both ways. Whoever.
Right. I get it. So again, I know you own one. I like that. It's good. It's good for the show. So I want. This is the question that I'm asking though, directly. So in a relationship, you say most people they just don't do right. They can't be monogamous. But isn't that a choice that you made to be with this person? And I understand this too, that a lot of our beautiful sisters, they have a PhD in discernment, but they never can discern getting cheated on. And they ask questions like you just asked. You know what? When do you have time to do this here? Then that tells me that you're a woman that don't pay attention to your man.
Man,
if you know he out doing this.
When you are then stepped outside your house, do what you're supposed to do.
Okay.
I'm not walking up under your ass. I'm not doing all that. Listen, I'm not doing all of that. It doesn't even make sense. So if a person chooses to fuck off their time like that, and I'm under the illusion, right? You didn't play mind tricks. I'm under the illusion that you're at work or you at the gym or you this, that, and the third. If you want to make that choice and that opportunity present itself, you're going to take it every time if that's who you are.
But how do you not know? Like, let me tell you something.
If you are at work, how the hell am I supposed to know? Because you told me you're at work.
No, I'm saying, how do you not see this?
I'm at work.
Okay, hold on.
Turns out we doing whoop-de-whoop at work.
But does the delusion start at the genesis of the relationship? Because you probably saw red flags in this man when you started being with him.
That's not true. That's not always true.
Thank you, Nola. We'll get to you, Nola. Right. Go ahead, Nola. Say what you were going to say.
I feel like in marriages when a man steps out, right, and I'm using a man specifically in this case, it always falls back on the woman either not having discernment or doing something to allow the man to lead up to cheating. It is never the man takes accountability for choosing to step out on the vow of that marriage. And even now what you're saying is that the woman didn't see the red flags because she didn't pay attention to her man. Here's the thing, and I like that she gave pushback, because if a man is saying, listen, I'm going to work and it's a normal day, I love you, babe, we kiss on the lips, I'll see you later, here, I packed you lunch, when you get home, we're cooking dinner together, X, Y, and Z, and you find out that instead of going to work, he's going somewhere else, that's completely like how am I supposed to verify that without checking phone records, checking bank statements, no one is playing Inspector Gadget for their husband who they're supposed to trust and love and honor, right? So and I feel like sometimes there are no red flags. Sometimes there are genuinely no red flags. And even if you try and have a conversation, hey, let's talk about it. How are you feeling? Let's check in with each other. You're getting lied to. No, I'm completely happy. This is everything that I want. Do you feel what I'm saying? So sometimes we have to be careful with putting it back on the woman, who was cheated on. Like that's unfair. That's unfair.
So then I would say this, and thank you for that. For saying that. My pushback would be this. This happens every day. A man makes a vow to a woman. You just talked about the vows. To love, honor, to cherish through sickness and in health, through richer or for poor. And then this man has a financial issue and this woman speaks down to him or she doesn't encourage him or inspire him as his help, because that's what she was created to be, his help. And she's not
always create the woman to be a victim. Pick that woman up because in a lot.
No. She just talked. No. Hold on, Sean.
That's crazy.
She just talked about vows. The vows go both ways.
But you immediately saying, "Oh, well, the woman speaking down." No. How about we talk?
And you immediately said, and you just hold on, Shawnee. And you just immediately said, "Oh, these men, some of them just can't. They just don't want to be faithful. They just all cheat. They just cheating." I'm just
saying, some people are just operating their mindset.
Right. So some women operate in that mindset too. They get sometimes women get complacent in their position, and they become so complacent in their position.
Women are not, because that's happening every day. I don't know
what's happening every day.
Hasn't been cheated on.
What's happening every day?
But can I say something? I think it's the thing about it is it's signs, but we don't pay attention to them. So it's signs on men and women's sides, because men get cheated on as well as women.
Thank you, Chrissy. I appreciate you.
Can I expound when Chrissy finished? Go ahead.
Absolutely, Ashley.
But it's the signs, and it be more so that we don't pay attention to the signs. But there are signs that you are being cheated on. The routine may switch up. How they move may switch up. Their intentions towards you are going to switch up.
Now, eventually they drop the ball because it come out, right?
But you have some people. Let her finish. You have some people that have mistresses as long as they marry.
Shawnee, but let her finish, Shawnee. Go ahead, Chris.
So I don't know why we paying attention to the red flags being missed instead of the act of losing. So is me missing the red flag? Let's say there was a red flag, right? Let's say there were 10 red flags that were thrown and I missed them.
It's a sign as women that we don't pay attention to. That's what happens.
That's more important than the vow being stepped on. Is that I missed red flags. That's more. Let's focus on that instead of holding the man accountable for what he's doing.
Okay, Nola. Hold on.
I just think I'm sorry. Cheating is. I'm sorry. I don't care what red flag.
I'm not agreeing with it either, Nola. But watch this. Watch this here. And it didn't actually get ready. Load your gun. You about to shoot. My thing is this, Nola. The vows, y'all keep saying stepping on the vows. I agree with you 1,000% about those vows. Take them vows seriously. You married to a man. You married to a woman. Love that woman. Right, the Bible declares that women should respect their husbands and wives should love their whatever. Y'all know what it is. Men are to be respected. Women are to be loved. Right, respect that. But the vows can also be stepped on because there's one difference in both sets of vows. And one of the things that men deal with on this side, because I got to speak on behalf of the men, like y'all are speaking for the women, is that the vows say love, honor, and obey to your husband. How many men are dealing with disobedient women? But we want to talk about vows being stepped on. A man can have a vision and tell you, this is what we're going to do. You will come back and say, I'm going to do what I want to do. My daddy dead. I'm going to do it my way. I don't want to live with two visions. I don't want to join both bank accounts. I don't care if the vows say that we're becoming one. I don't want to join bank accounts. I don't want to join finances. I don't want to do any of this. I'm your wife, but I'm not no fool. I'm not going to let my left hand or my right hand.
That's the person you shouldn't have married then.
Exactly. But Chrissy, listen, my question is, how many of you, since we did a poll earlier, how many women on this panel know a woman who is disobedient to her husband?
If you know
If
it,
we
you ain't gonna
tell her
say
to
nothing
do
to it.
something. Go ahead,
Usually.
Ashley.
If you know it, women aren't too quick to say nothing to her. If you know it, we kiki with her, we laugh with her. I listen. I don't think. Be honest. I don't think too many women are checking other women like that to say, hey, you know, if you see it or if she's bringing it to you to say you might be out of pocket. Like honestly,
I've
how
had to
many
tell a few
girls, how
friends
many
that we
wives are
almost lost
talking
our
to other
friendship.
wives and saying you might be out of pocket?
Right. Yeah. Or how many times have a husband said, I don't like you wearing that hair. I don't like that dress. You're not going on no girls trip because I'm your covering and your covering is too far. You're not finna go across to Barbados with your homegirls because you're too far away from me. We're not doing no girls trip this year. How many women gonna get mad,
If you
not
want
giving
your
no
marriage
sense?
spot, you probably should sit down.
May I say something to this?
Go ahead, Jay.
I think that outside of my personal beliefs, we're gonna stick to the Christian beliefs. That's the Christian marriage way. I think that if a woman is weaponizing sex, you can't tell her what to do. That means she just don't like you, bro. I've been in a 5-year relationship. Every relationship that I've been in, it was me had to hide sex. Like I had to go to sleep before my wife because I knew she was gonna want some sex, so I didn't feel like doing it. It wasn't like I was purposely choosing not to, but I would try to go to bed at least 2 hours early so she won't, ask me for some sex. I'll be already asleep. That and then when it comes to like
sleep, bro.
and then when it comes to wearing stuff, bro, if your woman could back everything about you, what you say, she don't really fuck with you like that. And then a lot of times, when you're in a long-term relationship, especially to the sex part, you don't be the heavily overly having sex with a person. That's just to secure the relationship. But as you end the relationship, you don't be caring about not having no sex. Your girl might be mad today. You gotta let her get her space, right? Or she might be going through some stuff. Women, bro. It was one time my girl, we was living in our van, right? And I'm sitting in the front seat just fake reading a book. She went from cussing me out. After she cussed me out, she went from staring at me, mean mugging me from the back of my head. I'm watching her through, you know how you put the thing down, you can see the mirror. I'm watching her, and then she went to start crying, and then she went to sleep. She went through 4 different emotions within an hour, and I didn't say not one word. I didn't even look at her, give her eye contact. I'm just watching her from the back, right? So you gotta understand, like when you dealing with women, you can't hold them to nothing because women are emotional. They basically react off impulse. And so impulsive people and emotional people don't have no merit, no ground. That's where you come in and that's when you got to check yourself and say, okay, you got to stop taking stuff personal. And you got to be kind of more of a laid back JP. You got to be kind of cool with the chicks. You got to let them, like, I grew up with my mamas and aunties and them cussing me out. But when I hear y'all talking about a woman disrespect y'all, who at the bam, y'all ain't gonna mess with them. I prefer women to cuss me out. I love when women cuss me out. That's when I know I'm in, right? Because if a woman cuss you out, that means she gives a fuck about you. So when I meet a woman, if she ain't cussing me out, if we don't have no argument and shit like that, I'm not gonna feel connected to her. I
beg your bad speech having ass pardon. Now,
I love when a woman feel as though us ghetto niggas, we know how to deal with women better than the buddies, right? The ghetto niggas know how to deal with women because we was raised around them. So we understand them, we know them, and they kind of know us. We was raised in the same house. When it comes to y'all don't really understand them. So when y'all see a woman cussing y'all out, she might call you a couple of bitches and stuff. Like for an example, before I met my wife on here, let me land with this. Before I met my wife up here, we was on a big old platform, and she came up here. At this point, I didn't even know her. She came up here and called all us men bandits. Every last one of those dudes got so upset with her. And woo out the bam. And what I told her, I said, you come around me and my cousin them calling us bandits, we gonna be up in your butt. And 3 months later,
I ended dead smacking her butt. So I already know how to deal with this shit. I'm not.
Listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you what I'm not going to do. Right? I'm just not. I don't have that level of toxicity. I can't operate in that level of toxicity. There's not a woman that's going to disrespect me. And you're not gonna call me no bitch ass nigga. You're not gonna call me out my name. You're not gonna do none of that. Because no. Who? Shit, I ain't putting up with it.
Every day.
Listen, I'm not going to allow a woman who I go to work, pay these bills, make sure she taken care of, to come in the house and a motherfucker say, bitch, stupid nigga. I'm not dealing with it. I'm not going to do it.
Don't mean she calling you a bitch, being you. Like, if your woman ain't cuss you out, you don't care. I know, when a woman cuss me out, I know she give a damn. I know when a woman cuss me out, I know she really care.
No,
if a woman cuss me out, she don't give a damn about this shit.
If she's cussing you out, that she's found a level of disrespecting you that she is leveling with you every time she open her goddamn mouth. She's looking at you like you ain't. I'm telling you right now, she's looking at you, bitch ass nigga. You say, "Oh, I feel good," but in her head, she look at you as less of a man. She don't think you shit.
Me and my girl used to argue all the time. She just called me.
Are y'all together? Are y'all together?
No, but that's because I used to put my hands on her. But
why did you do that?
Put our hands on each other, though. We used to fight each other.
Why did you put your hands on her?
It because I was insecure because she was a Libra. So she was every time she got a person, she got a hoish type of personality. Like I call it hoish because I'm just trying to protect my ego.
Let me work this, y'all. Let me work this.
Really with people.
Jay Prince. So
she's
what made
everybody, but I just hyper focus on the nigga.
So Jay Prince. So what did she do to make you put your hands on her?
Smiling too much around niggas' faces.
So she was being disrespectful.
No, but as I got older, like if one of these, if I'm in a relationship with True Blue and Chantel say something funny, I'm gonna laugh. I'm not gonna expect for her to get jealous, but at that time, me being young and she was fine from Galveston, Texas, had a big old ass with dark skinned, nice titties and shit. I didn't think, I was like, bro, how did I end up with this? I'm a po nigga.
But she disrespected you. Listen, you pissing around the toilet and not pissing in it. You just said this one was being friendly, smiling in niggas' faces, and you hit her because she was being disrespectful. The very thing I said I would not tolerate. And you said you feel love being disrespected, but you got levels to the way you're disrespected.
It is levels, meaning that, okay, if you and your girl, a lot of times arguments be over the pettiest shit, right? And a lot of times, like we will watch Maury, right? And this is how our fights always started. We'll watch Maury or Jerry Springer. This was back in 2008 and shit like that, right? And then we always, I'll fuck around, kick the conversation off like, so would you do this? It'd be somebody cheating on somebody. It'll be a woman cheating on her man with his cousin and shit. And I bring up we always fought over what ifs. To the point where we went to counseling, they told us we had to stop watching shows like Maury and dating shows where they having like we would watch cheaters. And before you know it, like cause she had some shit against me, she would hit me. And certain shit she can say to me that will make me go upside her head quick. Because
she was being disrespectful.
I only hit her because I loved her. Like I always used to say.
Whoa.
I beg your pardon.
Can we mute this nigga?
No. Let me speak for myself. If put like this, if I don't hit you, I don't give a fuck about you. Just like, bro, I'm telling you what God loves. Most people not gonna admit this. Okay, for an example, if your neighbor kids bust out somebody's windows, you might be upset because you know them, but you don't give a damn, right? But if your kids bust out somebody's windows, you tear that ass up. And that's the same way you feel about your wife. Your wife's supposed to be your property, right? Or that change.
You said property?
Yes.
What about a person?
Well,
you must be on something or coming off it.
You become a man's wife, you become his property.
Yeah, that's biblically, yes.
Yes, but don't do it. Don't do it that way. No, no,
Yeah,
no.
he trying to say it. He trying to make it.
No,
Yeah,
you reaching, nigga.
yeah,
You reaching.
yeah. He
No,
is.
I don't understand why we getting all shocked when we talk
Hey,
about
Shawnee, that
hitting.
damn Pepsi look good in
At
the
one
mug over there,
point, it
Shawnee.
used to be a law. It used to be a law where you could discipline your woman, right? So my thing is, how can you be a leader? How can you be a leader and you can't discipline, right? Y'all say on one breath, women are children because how you gonna say this woman is grown, but she need a man to lead her? She need a man to provide. Last time I checked, adults can provide for their damn selves, can protect their damn self. So if I'm gonna be a father figure to you, that it's not father figure don't mean giving you gifts all goddamn day. When you're not following my leadership, my rule, there's discipline. Just like America. America has laws. If you don't abide by those laws, there's severe consequences. So why is it when it comes to us black men about leadership, we have allowed the Eurocentric standard engaged to make that look like us disciplining our women is somehow wrong. I don't think it's wrong because if I can't discipline you, I shouldn't have to pay all the bills. I shouldn't have to protect you. Protect your goddamn. You grown, right? You an adult. Adult. The definition of an adult is to take care of your own motherfucking self. Then.
Now I will say this on Jay Prince's behalf. Damn, I hate to say this because he gonna be smiling. There is this thing, and y'all can Google it on your own time and chat GPT or whatever you need to do, whatever information site you use. There's something in America called domestic discipline.
Yes.
And it has to be agreed upon by the husband and the wife. So if the wife get out of line and the husband wants to smack her upside the head or knock her head between the washer and the dryer, and the police show up, the neighbor sees the police shows up, they tell the police, we have a domestic discipline agreement. The police cannot arrest the man, they cannot arrest the woman, because it's agreed upon that if she gets out of line, he can whoop her ass.
Okay,
Right.
what percentage is that?
Huh?
What percentage is that?
I don't know.
It should be 90%. I think the American rule today, just because it's no longer
I'm going to come to you right now. Come on,
just because it's no longer active, that don't mean I don't think we moving in the direction of helping us. Our future is not helping. It's actually been harming us. So if everything back then seemed like stuff was more in order when we didn't let femininity get up under our skin and make us feel kind of gooey to be a man and criminalize everything what men do, right? So just like in other countries, you know why they women up here twerking on cars and disrespecting men like that black truck driver when she went to Dubai and she up there ran her mouth to a man and she damn near lost her life in jail. See, in America, you is used to disrespect men, and so y'all got comfortable with the bullshit. But in other places where the American influence laws that don't apply, you gonna get your ass beat like you supposed to. Yes, you supposed to get your ass kicked.
Okay, so Jay Prince, hold on, Jay Prince. We got another lady in your house. Trula Blue, welcome to the show tonight. It's so good to see you in the building tonight. Another beautiful black sister in here on the panel. What are your thoughts about what you heard so far? I know you probably heard some blasphemy and some bullshit or whatever you saw or think you heard. What do you think? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, so first of all, thank you so much for having me. I'm so thankful to be a part of this lovely panel with all these other beautiful ladies here. And to the brother, I know I came in here a little late, but I was listening to the brother here that was speaking. Now, I do want to agree with this last part that he said in reference to as far as being abroad. For those of you who don't know, I'm retired military, so I spent the majority of my career abroad. So as far as in the UAE, you're absolutely correct, sir. You know, as far as like how women treat their men over there, you know, how women behave here in America and other countries, yeah, they don't tolerate that type of behavior, none whatsoever. Here in America, due to the feminist movement, due to a lot of women, you know, being independent and us actually having a voice. In those other countries, women really are silenced. They don't really have a voice. You know, whatever the man says is very much so.
They don't need one.
Right. It's ran by a patriarchy. I'm gonna say it like that. Now, here in America, we were not socialized that way, right? Now our grandparents, our grandmothers and things like that back in the 1950s, let's go there, right? As far as like when men led the households and things of that nature, and women typically they were at home, being the house care workers and things like that, but still they tolerated a lot of disrespect too. So when it comes to respect, I feel like it should be a mutual respect. As far as putting your hands on anyone, I don't subscribe to that. Men should keep their hands to themselves as well as women keeping their hands to themselves. Because here's the deal. If you as a man, if you're putting your hand on a woman, or if you're saying that that's how you display your love, I don't want that type of love ever. I don't need no man beating me
What
upside
about
my
a woman's mouth? What
no.
about keeping her
So,
mouth to herself?
so let me
So let her
explain.
finish, Jay. Let her finish, Jay. Then you can respond, but let her finish completely. Let her
Yeah,
land her plane.
because it's really about respect, right? We're gonna be respectful. My thing is when you're speaking, right? There's a way to be respectful when you're addressing your woman, just like it's a way for a woman to be respectful when she's addressing a man, right? And again, that goes back to mutual respect. But the disrespect comes from when you start calling a woman a bitch or a hoe and all this other stuff. And just like even for women, the music and the movies and everything like that, it's publicized where you see men getting their asses whooped in movies, or you see a lot of women getting their asses whooped in movies. None of that stuff is right. It should not be normalized in no shape, form, or fashion, right? Because that's how we drive up those domestic violence numbers. That is not love. That toxic love should not be translated into any form of that's what a man or woman should be tolerating. No, if we're going to love each other, it needs to be in a healthy way, or it doesn't need to be in no way at all. That's how I
Can I
feel.
ask you a question? Can I ask you a question, True Blue?
Sure.
So when you look at once they remove the discipline, men can discipline their wives.
Mm-hmm.
And when you compare the women in America compared to other countries, right?
Mm-hmm.
So y'all removed that, y'all made that look like it's a bad thing. But you compare the women in all other countries, they don't got a high percentage of divorce, which entails destroying their families.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see women out there all this looking want to sell, basically being a prostitute. You don't see women talking shit to their men.
Mm-hmm.
You don't, and I feel like if you get called a bitch, that's because you've been combative. A man, it should never be no argument when you between a leader and a follower, because when you go to your job, I don't see the employee arguing with the employer. It don't matter if you don't like what they told you to do or not. You're gonna do what you was told. But when it comes to a man in America, you got to have a back. Only time I'm gonna call you a bitch is when you acting like one. So bitch is the one that not doing what she's told to do. Right? If I'm your leader, I'm the one leading this ship. But it seems like the moment these women got all of this freedom, and when you look at our marriage rates, it's down compared to those other countries. It's down dramatically. When you look at the family being together, it's not like the family that where the men get to kick ass and take names. So so the question is, did this freedom of women? And lastly, before we get to that part, a woman's voice don't matter. You're not building nothing. You're not responsible for shit. And if you do lead something, when everything go bad, you still gonna find a way to blame a nigga. Like when you was leading, when they put you in a position to lead the kids and raise the kids on your own, and then your kids end up getting murdered, your daughter end up getting raped and start having babies at 14 and stuff. Guess what? The first thing you're gonna do? You're gonna start blaming her daddy that you done robbed. You helped the government rob him from his fatherhood. So you don't take no accountability no way. So what is the point of you running your mouth? So when you compare all of this, have all of this freedom of women been a good thing for us? Because it seemed like it went downhill. Because now niggas don't even want to fuck with you long enough to bust a nut.
Okay, so Jay Prince, hold on just a second. So I'm gonna stop you for a second. I want to say this for Trula Blue that's in the building tonight, man. Thank you so much for being here with us tonight. And she is a very, very popular superstar, celebrity, godlike figure on YouTube. She is a gun tuber. She is a woman who trains other women how to bear arms, how to use those arms in tactical ways. And so we definitely want to shout you out and thank you for being here, for being our special guest tonight and gracing us with your presence. Also, we would like right now just to take a moment, just a break for everybody else, but take a moment for you to call out your channel, tell people how to follow you, and how to contact you if they want to learn, especially the women want to learn about how to use their weapons and bear arms and be tactical and all these other things. The floor is yours.
Yes, definitely. Thank you so much for that. So you can find me on any social media platform. I'm on Facebook. My real name is LaShonda Hopkins, but on IG is True LaBlue Tactical Training. You can just type that in and you'll find me. As far as here locally, I am here in Fayetteville, North Carolina, even though I travel all over shooting. But like he said, I'm definitely an advocate for women protecting themselves, right? Because we're going to get into it in a second. Back to the brother, because I definitely want to answer his question. But sometimes as women, you know, we like to think that if we're in a relationship, you know, our man is supposed to protect us. But what if you got to protect yourself from your man? Because some men, you know, they can be the very ones that are trying to abuse you. So we're going to get into that.
All right. Thank you so much, True Blue. I want to make sure everybody knew who you was on the panel tonight and what you're and what you do for a living. So thank you so much for gracing us with your presence tonight. I appreciate it.
Could she answer?
All right, so you can go ahead and answer his question, True.
Yes, I do. So I want to answer your question. So first, I'm listening to you, brother, and please don't take this the wrong way, but I hear a lot of pain, and I hate to say it, but I just do. I hear a lot of hurt. I'm not sure where that stems from, and I'm not trying to analyze you in any way.
Can I give you the answer quickly where it come from so you could go from there?
Sure.
Well, that pain and hurt, I was hurt when I was born. When the women got a lot of rights to remove my daddy away from us and let the government and the mama to mislead us, and basically we live with her. Women didn't never raised us. That's one. I was also misled when the black woman said that the black man wasn't shit and all this other kind of stuff because she let the white man pump a whole bunch of. She let the white man use her to destroy our fathers, to destroy the black man's program and all this other type of shit with all of this so-called motherfucking freedom. So yes, and then a lot of pain and stuff. It developed since I was a kid on how I used to watch black women disrespect our fathers, disrespect men, and ever since then I didn't mind seeing a black man killing a black woman. To be honest with you,
Okay,
I didn't think about that.
Okay, so let me chime in right there. So
now mute Jay Prince and let her land her plane. So go ahead, True.
Yep. So and I'm sorry. So I just wanted to interject right there because what I'm hearing you say is what you seen. So let's just take for an example. I don't even know you. I don't know if the other women on the panel know you or not, right? So it's unfair to say that just because the women that you experienced, right? And I'm so sorry that you had to experience that, first of all, right? Because I am a mother of 2 sons, you know, and the nurturing part that's supposed to come from a mother is very important. The same way a father is important in a young lady's life, a mother is equally important in a young man's life, right? Both parents are important. Let's be clear. But that nurturing part from a mother is important to her son, right? So I'm sorry for what you went through. But at the same time, you cannot lump all women into the same basket just simply because of those women that you experienced, right? And as far as having that hatred and what you just said, as far as like you don't mind seeing a black woman killed, that's not good, brother. That's not good at all, right?
The black woman that's not on the black man's program, like right. The one.
But let her finish. Let her finish. Let her finish.
Yeah.
Let her finish, Jay.
But here's my thing. No matter what, you know, difficult relationships I may have experienced within my 47 years of being on this planet, I would never fix my lips to say that I would want to see a black male. I don't want to see no black man murdered. I don't care who he is. You understand? Even the ones that are out here committing crimes. because I understand that once you peel back that layer, of that onion, and you detect that iceberg underneath, it's a deeper issue. People are out here struggling mentally. They really, really are. They're suffering from childhood trauma, unresolved childhood trauma. And part of it is not going to go and receive, the resources and the therapy and the counseling that's so severely needed. So as opposed to go and looking inside and getting the help that one needs, it's just easier to point the finger and direct all of that hatred towards other beings. And that's not conducive to yourself. It's not conducive to your mate. And it's certainly not conducive to our communities. Not at all.
What True Blue, and I'll end with this. Is one thing for me, I want that, right, with the killing and stuff. But black women actually, most black men that got murdered, yeah, you can hear me?
Did it cut
Most,
out?
no, I can't. We can hear you.
Sorry, did it cut out?
No.
Can you hear me? Oh, she dropped.
Well, most black men who have got murdered, most of those murders, deaths by black men, most of them it had a black woman to do with it. Most men, most of these wars in Milwaukee, Chicago, it all stemmed from a woman, a chick playing two sides, going around fucking niggas or going around. How many times niggas done got set up by a woman, right? How many times?
Listen, I don't know what happened. I don't know.
Okay, you can hear me now.
You good?
Yeah, I can hear you. I don't know where it stopped.
So it's one thing for me saying that I won't mind and saying that.
Right.
That ain't killing a woman, but y'all actually getting us murdered. Y'all been getting us black men murdered for a very long time, right? Y'all done got y'all sons into some shit. Y'all done got y'all brothers, cousins. I'm getting my niggas them because you disrespecting a man ain't gonna let you disrespect him. And so with all of this freedom, this is what I'm talking about. It's dangerous for black women to have all of this freedom because most of these women feel like now they done got all these niggas that they know that's gonna kill for them. So they go around pop they motherfucking mouth at people like other niggas supposed to be scared of your dudes or who you got to pull up and all this other shit. We see videos where this woman called her brothers and them over there to her nigga house and they come running up in this house. He aired both of them out, right? And so that's one thing, right? And then when you try to make it seem like this just a one-off, no, the majority of black women has this disregard for black men. Primarily in the welfare. If they on welfare, they definitely disregard black men, right? And so now those type of women trigger down to the so-called good women. Now you got these good women picking up those traits. Now when other women from different cultures is mimicking black women, Asian women started mimic. Every time I hear Asian women act black, I know she has been tainted by y'all. So I don't think that y'all left a good example of love like these other women in other countries. I don't personally think you should be showing your hair just like them other men got it. I don't think you should all be all out like that and as if you free and shit. Y'all go out here and nowadays y'all would tell y'all man he insecure because he telling you not to go outside naked and shit. You got your cleavage showing. You got your pussy print showing. Your ass jiggling. You wearing the tightest nested clothes. Right? You ain't even wearing no clothes for real. You just got something to cover it up. Right? And you'll tell him he insecure because he's saying that you can't go on this girl trip. You can't go to clubs or walk outside. That's going to damn near get him shot because you know niggas going to pull up and holler at her because she dressed like a prostitute. What does freedom really do for y'all?
Can I please interject?
Yes.
Raise our hand button on here. I don't know.
Yeah, you good. You good.
Okay. So this is what I don't know if I got kicked out of here earlier or whatever, and I was on the road, but got kicked out. But I'm back. So here's my thing, right? As far as back to the question that what's his name, Jay Prince had earlier. Mm-hmm. So in reference to we can't keep blaming everything on the black woman because all I'm hearing is black women, black women, black women, black women. Everything is not the black woman's fault.
Why not?
Let's talk. Hold on.
Jay Prince, she let you talk. Let her go.
Let's talk about that. If you want to talk about as far as, a father not being in the home, you cannot have a single household unless the man is deceased.
unless he is deceased, right? Unless he's deceased or unless he's in jail, there should not be a single parent household. Why? Because you can't have a single parent household without an absentee father. So why is it constantly being blamed on Black women? Black men have an equal role when it comes to taking care of their, hold on, yes, they do. The same way they laid down to create that child, that was an equal role. So it's an equal role in taking care of that child. We can't blame it on the government. We can't blame it on society. You have to, you can't. You
Jay
cannot.
Prince, let her finish.
You cannot. You have to take some responsibility. Like I said, I have 2 sons. I can't expect nobody sitting on this panel to take care of my kids. Why? Because that's my responsibility and their father's responsibility. That's whose responsibility that is at the end of the day. Now, if something was to happen to me, like I go to the upper room or something like that, that's different. But as long as I'm walking this earth, that's my responsibility. But it's a lot of people who want to do adult things, i.e. having sex. But then once the responsibility kicks in, where a baby is created, now everybody wants to go ahead and poof in the wind. And that goes for men and women, because it's not just like you have some absentee fathers. You got women who don't know how to be mothers either. So that's just a problem that we're having. But at the same time, we're not just going to sit here tonight and just bash Black women. That we're not going to do, because Black women are the only one whose men will drag them like that. You don't hear Asian men coming on social media or no platform talking about Asian women. You don't hear German men coming on here talking about how bad German women are. But you'll hear a Black man come on here and talk holy crap about Black women when your mother is Black, your grandmother is Black, your auntie is Black, your daughters are Black, but you want to drag Black women. What's the real problem?
Okay, the real problem is you ignore your responsibility. First off, we can't blame Black women for everything. When you told the government that you don't need no nigga to help you raise them punk ass kids, right? That means you put yourself. Hold on. I had to wait till you was finished. Okay. You put yourself in a leader position to be the mother of these kids. So whatever take place, we come from that. So when you talking to men like me, that was raised up under the single mammy community, you are responsible. You told the government that you didn't need us, and then go try to sit up here and gaslight the fuck out of us, talking about it's an equal opportunity to men. No, you in that punk ass government removed our motherfucking daddy.
No, it sounds like your mama removed your daddy, and you need to be quiet about that. You need to go talk to your mama, boo-boo. Talk for your household and your mama. Don't put that on everybody else. Go talk to your mother. Go talk to your mama, not me, because I'm not your mama. I'm not your mama.
We're not going to sit up here and ignore the numbers.
No, because I've had enough. I've had enough.
Hey, don't tell me to be respectful. You ain't going to tell other people to be respectful.
No, because you're not talking like a man. You're talking like a grown boy. You're not talking like a grown man. I'm sorry.
Hold on.
I can be on a panel with a man. I can't be on a panel with a grown boy. I cannot do it. I cannot do it.
So True Blue. Watch this. So watch this.
You need to go talk to his mom. Is what you need to talk to.
No.
He is hurt.
You literally told me to shut up while she was talking.
I did not tell you to shut up. You can rewind the tape.
No, he's talking about me. He's talking about me.
I never told you to shut up.
He's talking about me. True, he's talking about me.
I never said that. What I said is you need to go talk to your mother. No.
So
nobody else on this panel heard you. No.
Listen, hold on, both of y'all. Hold on. True. So let me tell you this. He's talking about me. He said I told him to be quiet. Which I did. I did tell him to be quiet. However, this could be a good conversation. Jay Prince, do not call out her name.
No. So motherfuckers ain't gonna tell me be respectful, and I don't get it.
But she ain't calling out your name, though. She not calling out your name, Jay.
Then she get to interrupt me. You just laughing.
Jay Prince. She not calling.
You encourage some motherfucker to disrespect a nigga.
I'm encouraging the conversation, Jay Prince. She did not call you out your name. Jay. Listen to what I'm saying. The conversation can go on, but you barking too much right now. So what I'm saying is this: she's not calling you out your name, so we're not gonna call her out her name. Period.
Okay, if I'm talking, you told me to shut up.
So hold on. So this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do, Jay Prince.
You should have told her to shut up.
This is what we're gonna do, Jay Prince. I'm gonna bring you back up in a second when I finish because you keep talking over me. What I'm gonna do is this: we're gonna allow you to speak. We're gonna allow her to respond. We're gonna allow her to speak and allow you to respond. But the going back and forth and calling names, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We already talked about this with T Max already. Right? We're not gonna put up with all the bitch and all this stuff. We learn from that. We got to move forward from that. When we do that, it makes us look unintelligent that we can't have a conversation when we have to go to name calling. So I'm gonna bring you back up. You're gonna respond to her. She's gonna respond to you, but we will be respectful because there's no reason to call her out her name, and she has not disrespected you and called you out your name. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna let True Blue say what she has to say first, and then when she finishes, I'm sorry, I had it reversed. We'll let Jay Prince land his plane, and then when he land his plane, True Blue, you can go ahead and respond to whatever he said, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go. Jay Prince, you got the floor. And when you finish land your plane, and then I'm gonna let her.
It goes off the table. Once I get disrespected, I'm gonna get all the way disrespected. If you don't want me to come over your channel no more, I don't give a fuck. If you're gonna imply you're gonna let somebody disrespect one. The respect goes off the table when somebody getting disrespectful. So I don't give a fuck about coming over here.
But Jay Prince, but you just said, Jay Prince, you just said, Jay Prince, T Max has said the same thing to you, just like I'm telling you though.
Who said what?
Hold on, Jay Prince. But you just said but you just said a few minutes ago that love make you feel disrespect make you feel love.
No. But what I'm saying is, you keep pointing out, y'all keep focusing on what JP doing, but when some pussy come up here, you get start cheesing this shit.
Hold on. Jay Prince, I just fixed the situation. I just said, were you not listening? I said, Jay Prince, Jay Prince.
I wasn't the first one that disrespected though.
What did I just say to everybody? I just said, you're going to respond. You're going to land your plane. She's going to respond. She's going to
me like I'm a problem. You bringing up what I had a conversation with T-Mac, but I get disrespected.
Because we're representing the T-Max network right now. He don't want that on his network.
I'm going to take that shit to hell every time. I don't give a damn.
Well, we ain't going to go to hell. We're going to have a respectful conversation because can't nobody understand what you're saying.
Motherfuckers then.
Okay, so this is what we're going to do. You gonna land your plane or you not?
No, I'm saying, are you gonna hold two motherfuckers accountable or not?
I don't know, Ashley. What did I just say, Ashley? Can you repeat it? Ashley, what did I just say?
So listen. You can't have this conversation with JP. We know this. You just can't have
it. Okay, man, fuck this weak ass.
I don't know why you beating a dead horse.
Oh man, this
as far as I'm concerned, I think you just give enough rope to JP to let him hang himself.
I don't give a fuck about what you talking about. You don't mean a motherfucking shit to me. What the fuck?
Jay Prince.
So
you're not gonna be
why I gotta be always be the ones gotta be
Jay Prince. You're still talking, Jay Prince.
You wanna focus on
Jay Prince. You still talking, and we just said we're gonna have a conversation, and you still talking some shit that happened 5 minutes ago. I just said, let me say it again, real slow. I said, because I don't like getting pissed off. I'm trying not to. I said, Jay Prince, you're going to talk, land your plane. She's going to respond. She's going to talk, and then she's going to land her plane, and you'll respond. We're resetting. If you don't want to reset, then go. This is simple. You're going to do it or you're not going to do it. Either way. So, Jay Prince, you going to respond or not? Okay, cool. We're going to bid you a good night, brother. Appreciate you. Hello, you said something? Okay, we'll holler at you. So, True Blue, what was your thoughts?
So, when it comes to conversations like that, right? You can only talk to people who are willing to have a conversation. From the moment I came in, and again, I apologize for coming in late, but from the moment I came in, all I heard from that brother was just a bunch of hateful speech. You can tell he is seriously upset. He is seriously wounded from something, right? And even how he was speaking, he's blaming other women
I have nothing to do with his upbringing. I have nothing to do with how he was raised. I have nothing to do with that, just like no other woman on this panel tonight does. We're having a conversation, I thought, but it just seemed like it was becoming more of like a personal attack, because it's like, okay, well, you bitches, and come on, what are we talking about? I know I'm not a bitch at the end of the day. You know what I mean? I'm quite sure no other female on this panel is. So if we're going to have a conversation, we can have a conversation, but it's just a way to do that. It's a right and wrong way to do it.
All right.
I think that's part of who JP is and his rhetoric, and it makes good TV. It makes good, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like if you give him that, he run. And I just see somebody who is really hurt. And
Yeah.
at some point in your life, you have to take ownership of that and fix that. You
Right.
can't just go around here bleeding on folk. You know what I'm saying? And not fixing that and using that as a crutch at some point.
Right.
He's going to have to take ownership of that and want to work through that, because his daughter's going to turn out to be the same bitches that he can't stand.
Right.
Now, JP, I'm gonna tell you, when you come up here, either have the conversation or don't. But all the yelling and hollering, bro, I love you to death, man, but we can't do that, bro. We if we having a show, we can't have the yelling and hollering and screaming, because it's not good for the show, bro. And you know that. You've been a content creator forever. You know how that is and how the chaos causes disruption. So come on now. All right, so I'm gonna bring you up, have a conversation. Whatever you need to say, land your plane, then we'll let her respond, and then she'll land her plane. Here we go.
So one, y'all don't know what y'all don't know about me. You don't know a damn thing. You just mad. I'm not trying to fuck you, and I'm not gonna lie to you. First off, you don't know what my kids talk about. Your kids, how you turned out. You got all these different men. You the last person to be sitting up here trying to place yourself on this high pedestal like you some good ass woman. You ain't that. Yes, Ashley, you want to part your mouth and talk about what my kids gonna be and all this other shit. You ain't no motherfucking good ass chick. Your daddy's very, very embarrassed of you, right? And the same with True Blue. You are like them women. The mere fact that you trying to ignore the big population of black women who have destroyed with the government. I'm not the only black man who experienced this shit. Y'all just don't want to be called out for that whole ass shit. And this is why I say I'm okay with killing black women. Yes, I'm okay with that shit. Y'all had did all of that fucked up shit to black men, then you gonna gaslight us, act like it's just a handful. Oh, that's just a you problem. When the whole population of black men was robbed from his father, from that black bitch and that white man. Y'all was sucking the dicks of the government. You gonna come up here and lie, and y'all mammies was the same way. I guarantee you, if y'all got 100 black women in your family, I guarantee you 60 of them was on welfare and pushed the nigga out. And I'm giving you grace by saying 60. So yes, the black woman, you are accountable. You said that you told the government when you take pride, like when I took ownership of raising my kids, whatever my kids turn out to do, yes, I'm the full blame of it. You can't then say yes, I want to be the one. I don't need no nigga and all this.
All right, bro. It is what it is, man. It is what it is, bro. And I try so hard, man, not to be that guy, bro, because I can be. And I really be working on my temper because I got a bad one. And I try so hard, bro. But anyway, man, I'm over here conversing with T-Max, man. And T-Max said, hey, listen, just remove him from my channel, bro. So, hey, I'll shout out to T-Max, man. I'm in agreement with my boy. I took him down the first time, and T-Max said, just take him down this time and let him go. So we good. We agree on that. It's cool. I want to say this, though, like we do True Blue, True or whatever, everybody. I understand. I want to say this. I understand that Jay Prince has gone through a lot in his life. And he talked about how his mom tried to delete them in a car. He talked about how they tried to shoot his dad or something like that. Or like he's been through a lot. He's seen a lot in his life. And what we're seeing is evident. And I've had this conversation with Jay Prince. I've been knowing Jay Prince for years. We've had this conversation with Jay Prince before. That he is dealing with a level of hurt in him within himself from someone in his family, and the less of nourishing from the mom. And you could tell that he's really screaming out saying, yeah, I really would love to have my dad.
Right.
He's basically saying, I want my daddy. I needed my daddy. And I believe that the white guy and the government took my daddy from me. And I think that's what the deeper issue is. So everything that you're seeing that him say, or everything that he's saying, is a smokescreen for what he's really going through.
Right.
He really wants his daddy. That's what it is. And now with his daughters, he's trying to be the very man that he didn't have in his life. And he keeps running into these obstacles that prevent him from that. So when he gets an opportunity to express himself or to vent, it gets like that. And us as men and his brothers, right? Because if you love somebody, like I told him earlier, I love you to death. When you love somebody, you have to hold them accountable.
Right.
If I hate Jay Prince, if I hated him and I wanted him to just be a terror, I would have left him up here the first time. And I would instead of taking him down, right? But if you love somebody, you got to hold them accountable. And when he's talking, I'm gonna say this, when he's talking to the women and he say bitch and you this and you that, he's literally talking to some women in his life that hurt him.
Oh yeah.
He's actually talking to people who hurt him.
Yeah.
And so, but again, I'll talk to Jay Prince later on. I'll reach out to him and have a conversation with him. But as for now, I just don't think we're getting anywhere with the conversation. I really don't. But when it comes to, I wanted to get back to the domestic because I know that we were talking about it earlier, Chrissy, about the domestic, and you said how many who agreed to the domestic discipline. Have you ever heard of that, True Blue?
No, I have not. I've never heard of domestic discipline. No.
Domestic discipline is when a woman and a man agree with each other for a man to be able to discipline her if she gets out of line.
Yeah, no.
Right?
Okay.
So they had this conversation. I don't know if you guys know. It's just two black guys. They're in the political realm. They're twins.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know who I'm talking about?
No,
they did a show.
I still want to know what's the percentage in America.
Yeah, I need to. Yeah, because it happens. Well, let me give you an example. I'm gonna say this real low because I don't want my wife to hear me in it. So one time I was dating this girl, right? And she told me long time ago. She told me, she said, if she pissed me off, had an attitude, snapped on me or something. I said, whoa, I don't do that. And she said, well, maybe we should practice domestic discipline.
No.
I said, what that is? She said, if I get out of line, pick up a belt or pick up a paddle or do what you have to do to get me in line. If I snap, whoop my ass. I said, yeah, this is toxic.
Right.
Diabolical.
And I'm not going to be in a relationship like this because this is toxic. I'm not going to be in a relationship with a woman that says, when I get out of line, just pick up a paddle or a belt and whoop my ass.
Right.
Maybe she had daddy issues.
Her dad was her mom and dad have been married for 33 years.
That don't mean nothing.
Right. I was about to say that too.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Well,
yeah.
So
who is
that
that just said something?
What? Where?
No,
In the
female.
chat?
Yeah. No. The female, the young lady, she has on the black t-shirt. She just said something. She said that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, no, that's 100% because a lot of people think that just because you have your mom and dad in the household, like my ex-husband, his mom and dad, even though they were married, right? But she was 11 years older than, my father-in-law. And so he was more so like a silent partner in the house. So that was equally damaging because it was like the mom was the one who was like the head of household. And the father, even though he was there, he really didn't have a say. So even in that type of family dynamic, it can be equally damaging to a child, So you can still grow up with either mommy issues or daddy issues if you don't have strong parents in the household.
Yeah, I agree. And on that show with those twins, those men, they had a lady on the show. Now, I don't believe, right? Because we know we had these conversations about white women, black women, whatever. I don't believe a white woman should have the ability to tell black men what to do to their women. If you want to date a white woman, date her. But I don't think a white woman should go on a show and tell black men, this is why your women don't respect you no more because of this. So I want to show y'all this video real quick. And because I shared it Tuesday, but I wanted you guys to see it. And True Blue, that you're here, I definitely want to get your response to this as well. Here we go.
These women coming in kicking ass, fucking powerful.
Yeah.
Now, something else happened. We stopped slapping bitches, so they forgot that they don't have the strength of a man.
Right. Yeah, I think it's good though. We stopped slapping bitches.
I don't know about that. There's a few bitches I would like to slap. I think we should let women slap bitches. I'll go around slapping senses.
What are your thoughts?
I don't think she heard it.
Oh, True Blue, you can hear it?
No, I couldn't hear the video.
But she said, I'll tell you what she said. She said that one of the things that us as black men stopped doing is slapping our bitches.
Oh.
And when we stopped slapping bitches, that's when they got disrespectful.
Wow.
And he responded by saying, well, I don't think we should slap our bitches. She said, well, that's your problem. That's why your wife is saying anything and doing anything she wants to do, because you're not slapping the shit out of her. So I just want to have an open conversation here with the ladies. Ladies, y'all have the floor, talk about it, and then Ronnie, me and you will come in at the end and say what we have to say.
I don't think it's much to talk about. And sometimes I think a lot of stuff be clickbait. Because at the end of the day, who the fuck are you to say you should put your hands on somebody else? Like, as a grown person is diabolical.
Right.
As a white woman talking to black men.
Right. Right.
What
that took me back to instantly? It's like, like if you watch any of the, like slave movies, like back when you had like the slave master's wife, and it's like his wife would tell him how to punish the slave, you know what I mean? The female slave that the slave master was out there sleeping with. And it's like, she would tell him, oh, well, you need to go and do this. 12 Years a Slave is a great example of that, as far as like how, the slave master's wife was telling him how he needed to give, Patsy 50 lashes. So that's what that reminds me of, when it's a white woman trying to tell a black man what he should do with our women.
But Patsy was the same one who he moved in the house and had multiple kids with. So let's talk about it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And that's really what the slave master's wife that was her disdain towards Patsy. That's also the reason why she tried to, disfigure her face, remember?
Yep, right. with the little crystal thing.
Yeah.
But that was, we can't say it on YouTube, but you know what I mean. He was graping her for sure. That was not something she wanted, right?
No, it wasn't nothing that she wanted, but it was like, at the end of the day, if you go back in time, just think about how many of them slept with the maids, how many of them had kids with the help.
But what did he tell her though? What did he tell her about Patsy? He said, if you fuck with Patsy again, I'll have you sleeping out with the horses in the troughs.
That's right. That's right.
He told her, you put your hands on Patsy again, I'm gonna have your ass out this. He said, or I'll take you back over to where I found your ass and leave you.
That's exactly right.
So he didn't want nobody messing with his black woman.
Right.
Not at all. He leave her alone. So
that's like, so I feel like when it comes to black women, I don't really feel someone outside of a black culture should be able to tell any black woman any suggestions.
I agree.
Yeah. Chantal, what are your thoughts?
I agree. I mean, yeah, I ain't listening to nothing she talking about, please. No, you ain't gonna tell me nothing about what we doing over here.
And then let's say she do go smack a black woman and a black woman whoop ass.
Get her ass beat.
Right.
Then what? What's going on?
Who said that? Who said that? True.
No.
I said it.
Okay.
She get her ass whooped. You go and smack a black woman, then what's gonna happen? Get your ass whooped. Then what you gonna say? Well, I decided to tell everybody to go. No, you gonna get your ass whooped. Because I'm pretty sure no one is gonna literally let you walk up to them and smack them.
No, they're not. No,
Yeah.
they're not.
Yeah. And I think the reason that she's talking like that, I think she's some type of UFC fighter or some shit.
Even if she was or wasn't.
Something like that. I think she's a fighter.
I think she should keep her hands to herself.
She gonna have to be one talking like that. She damn sure better be one.
Yeah.
Still gonna put up a
now
fight.
that's the key right there, and that's just the point that I was trying to make earlier, right? Because you see it a lot on social media where dads with daughters, and they're like, "Oh, I don't want if somebody put their hand on my daughter, I'm gonna do this, and that," right? And so, and I was talking to a friend of mine, and I was like, "Well, I have sons, so I feel the same way. I don't want no young lady putting her hand on my sons either, because I'm gonna have to do this, and that. You know what I'm saying? So it's equal. So I'm like, everybody just needs to learn, just keep your hands to yourself. You know what I mean? Because here's what you typically find. We can take that Ray Rice incident that happened many, many years ago, in Vegas. So he's walking, here it is. He's a running back for the Baltimore Ravens. He's walking with his fiance at the time. Now she's slapping him, spitting on him, doing all this stuff. And he's just taking it. He's taking it until they got ready to get on the elevator. And he turns around and he co-cocks her out. Now he's the monster. But she wasn't the monster when she was slapping him and spitting on him.
Man.
Come on, man.
And this is, and you're absolutely correct. That's why earlier when I was talking, let me show you this video, right? Because after this, they found her in a trash can. But but after this, because this is what happened. I'm not gonna show you anything crazy. But this is what how did I got this number? Where is it at? Oh, 4. Okay. So I'm going to pull this one up and I'm going to show you this True Blue. And I want you to tell me what you think about this right here. Give me just a second. Where is it at? Okay, here we go. Now watch this and give me the advice that you would give to your brother or your uncle or your dad or your husband in a situation like this.
Wow.
What would you give?
Wow.
What advice would you
So
give your
I couldn't
uncle?
hear it again. I
Yeah.
couldn't hear the audio, but I could see it.
Yeah. What are your thoughts? Like, what do you tell your brother, your uncle?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go out and come back in.
Hello?
You gotta go out and come back in.
Hello?
Yeah, go. We can't hear you. I mean, we can hear you. We can hear you, but you can't hear us. Let me see if I can fix it real quick. Hold on. Let me see. Hey, somebody eating. Whoa. Did I just see a delivery of some ham? Some turkey? Okay, true. I can't hear you. I mean, you can't hear us. Yeah, she left and come back out. But while she's coming back, what are your thoughts? I mean, we'll start with Ronnie first. Ronnie, if that's you and you're standing in line with your wife and you get cold cocked like that, what are your thoughts?
Hey, it kicked me out again. I don't know why it does.
No. Sometimes that happens when we play a video. Sometimes it mutes the mic or the something. So I'm sorry that happened. Go ahead, Ronnie. What are your thoughts?
Bro, that smack. Yo, I can't get past that smack, man. That motherfucking jaw smack. That shit was clap. And that's all I heard for like 5 seconds. And then the audience was like, that shit was crazy. First of all, I'm not really sure why they was in a confrontation like that, right? What's the background? What brought that out or whatnot? But if my wife is popping motherfuckers in the face like that, I'm proud as a motherfucker. Let's go. Like call me when you got a 3-on-1. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
But she punched him. I think she punched him because there was a dispute of them being in the line or something. She felt like he skipped the line or something. And she walked up to him and they were arguing back and forth. She just punched him in his face, bro. Broke his nose, broke his glasses. Like
oh wow.
I was gonna say it did look culturally different. The scenario, the situation was happening.
Right.
I really feel like I probably would have been in there out of the gate, like mitigating some shit. It wouldn't have escalated that far. Because I ain't about to let no grown ass man stand like that in front of my wife, first and foremost, neck to neck like that, right? But if that shit is just like, that's why I'm saying, what was the background? Because if it just popped off on the side, dude disrespecting me or some crazy shit.
According to the post, it says that man standing in line with his friends. He skips her in line. I guess she got out of line and tried to come back, get her spot. And he was like, well, we're here now. And she's got angry and said, whatever she said to him, he was like, I'm not moving. And she said, you gonna move or else? And he's like, I'm not moving. And she punched him in the face, broke his nose, broke his glasses.
Yeah, that's some aggression right there that might be a little uncalled for.
Yeah.
Yeah, if that's the scenario, nah.
But she's
If I
dead
said
now. She's dead.
what cultural difference, they
Yeah,
don't
she's
play with
dead
that
now.
shit over
We
there,
found
yo.
her in the trash can.
You mean like
Oh,
for real
wow.
dead?
Yeah, for real dead.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she didn't make it 4 blocks.
That sounds
Was
like a
she?
predator feed I've
Yeah,
seen
she did.
before.
I can
Yeah,
send y'all a picture of
they
her.
don't
How
play
they
that
found
shit
her.
over
She
there.
did. She gone.
No, I'm good. I'm good on the picture, but she gone. She not
Yeah,
here.
she
She
gone,
sounds
Not
gone.
with
good.
us.
What
Gone,
she
gone.
sound good on the picture.
I'm good on the picture.
But that's what I think. That's what True was talking about, though. Like,
Yeah, that
if
is
he
what
would have got it, if she would have hit him that hard, and he would have had a quick reaction with a blade or something, real quick, they would have said he a monster. Why the hell did he do that to that woman?
that's exactly.
That's why is you keep your hands to yourself.
Yep.
I have a son and a daughter, and he
Yep.
know to keep his hands to himself.
Yeah.
She know to keep her hands to herself. Cause unpopular opinion, if you go to hit a nigga like a nigga,
Right.
You gonna get
it be
hit like a
nigga
nigga.
You're gonna get hit
consequences.
like one. Listen, and those are the facts. And you know what's crazy? Here's the crazy part. When you go and you take your hands and you put your hands on somebody else, you don't get to dictate
Come
how that
on.
person chooses to respond.
Come
You
on.
open up that Pandora's box.
Come
So
on.
whether if they decide to be cool or come out of bag, that's their choice at that point.
I'm talking about come out a good plastic bag, a good
I'm trying to
Kroger
tell you, or put one in a plastic bag.
Come on, that's why that girl in that trash can. Keep your hands to your damn self.
Keep them
I
to
made that
yourself.
mistake once in my life.
All it takes is once.
Right.
Never again.
And
If you put your hands on a man, well, for instance, just really like anybody come up fighting, know like it's gloves off. Ain't no rules.
Yeah.
Once we fighting, we fighting. Just because you decided to bring a knife to a gunfight, nigga, that's on you.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? You go to cut me and I shoot your ass.
Right.
Keep your
Right.
hands to yourself.
Just keep your hands to yourself. That's it.
Yeah, True. Because I see True right now. I think that if you put your hands on her, I think you may not make it home either.
Well, no,
We gonna listen. You wouldn't even gonna make it to that trash can fucking with her. Just
No.
keep your hands.
No, just keep your hands to yourself. And true story, here in Fayetteville, I don't know if you guys heard about the Mac Speed Shop, but that's how that soldier ended up getting off. So it was these two brothers, you know, they came up talking to him about what he was wearing or whatever. I guess it was like some motorcycle club stuff or whatever, but it was 2 on 1. Now, that's why it's important to know the gun laws, right? Because if you have two people thinking that they're person,
You're a little choppy, True. I think it's your internet, maybe.
crap up out of you. See, let me take the hello.
Yeah, I think
Hello?
I think it's the
Hello?
Wi-Fi.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, you good now.
Okay, I was saying that when you have 2 or 3 people on one, you know what I'm saying? That's justifiable, you know, bodily harm. So you're just not going to stand there and wait for them to beat the crap out of you. So that soldier, he ended up killing those 2 brothers, and he got off with it too. It was justifiable self-defense.
On a different show, I would have loved to pick your brain about Carmelo Anthony. I would have loved to pick your brain about that because I think that was after everything that we found out
Mm-hmm.
this last week. It's ridiculous. I'll give y'all a quick update, right? Shout out T-Max. They posted, I mean, they have so many documents that was not entered into the case.
Wow.
And one of the cases was the boys punched a girl in the stomach, the brothers, the white brothers, then jumped a girl, beat her up, punched her in the stomach. They got arrested for vandalism for spray painting KKK on the side of a building. They put "I hate niggas" on the building. They beat up their mama. At a track meet last year, they was telling other kids to kill another kid. Like these 2 boys are and they had these boys painted as they were just amazing kids. But these boys have been arrested several times for aggressive behavior where they have bullied people, where they have threatened people, where they have said racial slurs and everything. And now it's coming out. They just denied this boy a new court hearing. That's crazy.
Wow.
They got all the evidence they need that these boys were highly violent, and they did not come over there and tap him on the shoulder and say, "Could you please leave our tent?" If you got a history of that type of violence, then that violence is going to stick with you. You're just like your daddy. But that's neither here nor there. I don't. That's another day. Another show for another day. It's crazy to me. But I did want to get your thoughts about. So the lady just punched that guy. They found her deceased, and I think what some of the men in the community got together and just got rid of her. I think that's what it was. I think that's what happened. Similar to what happened in Dubai when the black girl went over there for vacation and started screaming at the man.
Yeah.
And they put her ass in jail, and she damn near didn't make it back here. They had her in jail because they don't put up with, and I know, True, I think you was talking about this earlier. They don't do disrespect over there at all.
No, not at all.
If you get sideways with a man, your ass going to jail. So if your man tell you to do something over there, and you get ignorant with that man, you going to jail.
You better do it behind closed doors.
Yeah, you gotta do it behind closed doors, or you going to jail. So how do you? So I want to ask y'all this before we get to the last topic of the night. How do y'all feel about that in other countries? They don't have this. Like, you can't really snap at your man, like, and all the stuff that Jay Prince was talking about earlier about. Oh, I like getting cussed out. Over there, you can't cuss out a man. You can't say nothing. You can't raise your voice. None of that. How do you? What are your thoughts about that? Well, Chris, we'll start with you. Go around the room here. Do you think that should be implemented here? That's the question.
Of course not.
Oh.
Look at T.
They really the prize then.
And the reason is because them women want to come over here to be able to have freedom of speech.
So they should be allowed to disrespect their men.
I'm not saying be disrespectful, but I'm saying be able to have a voice and an opinion. Like, they're not able to say anything at all.
Yeah.
But I was focusing on the disrespectful part. Like when they you can cuss or raise your voice.
And I'm focused on the women that's over there in them countries who want to come over to America. Because at the end of the day, it's like a dictatorship. It's beyond disrespect. You understand what I'm saying? It's taking their voice away from them, where they're not even able to voice their opinion about how they honestly feel about things because they don't have a voice.
Right.
Now, what if I told you a lot of men not agree with that totally? But I think I heard a lot of men. So I heard on a panel about a week ago, men said women shouldn't even have the right to vote.
What?
And they asked the question. I'm listening, and I'm saying, okay, somebody gonna ask. And somebody said, why can't they vote? He said, why should a woman be able to vote and decide? Because sometimes you vote for if men can be selective, select service. Why can't a woman vote for a man to risk his life in war, but a man can't tell a woman to do what he want her to do with her body? It's my body, my choice. But then they make decisions for men to go to war. They can vote for different things that pertain to men doing things, and they feel like a woman shouldn't have the right to vote, and they feel like the world turned when women had the right to vote. What are y'all thoughts on that? I know I'm gonna hear y'all. Go ahead.
That's interesting.
Very. If you're in the army, you're not enlisted, then that don't pertain to you.
That's interesting. I mean, we're not in the 1920s and the 1930s, so
right.
We have to get it together with the modern days and times.
And that's what we get into. That's why this conversation, what do modern women want? We're going to transition right into it. What do modern women need from traditional men in 2026? What do they need?
It's that modernist stumped me. As very forward thinking as I am when it comes to my relationships, I am very old school. I believe that a woman, hear me, I'm not the old woman should be barefoot, pregnant in the kitchen, right? But I very much believe in a lot of traditional roles.
Yeah.
So that like a modern woman, as modern as I am, I am ready for my soft girl era. I have paid bills. I have wiped ass. I have cleaned kitchen. I have plucked feathers. I'm tired. I am very much okay. I am very much okay with fixing T-Max's plate. I am very much like I am. You know what I'm saying? I've done all that. I'm cool on it. I need my man.
Yeah,
I'm cool.
I'm more with the adaptation of it. Like I do enjoy some of the traditional roles of the women and the men, but let's kind of evolve it and make it fit a little more in today's times, because like you say, no, I don't need to be barefoot and pregnant. I can go out here and make some money too. Okay. But I can also make you dinner. Could you make dinner one night?
Right.
Let's just evolve it.
But
Right.
I think we need to. People have to have the definition of what they consider traditional, right? Because in everybody's eyes, traditional means different things and many different perspectives. So I think that's when we have a conversation to make sure what is traditional to that other person.
Mm-hmm.
I just think it is. I think that we've lost the softness of our women.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We've lost it. I think corporate America took it. I think the world took it. And there's just nothing worse than just going as a man, going to work all day, and then you get out work and you come home and your wife's still in that mode of being like a nigga. You know, it's just
what?
I see what he's saying.
What's wrong with you?
You know, like that's what I'm saying. Like you coming in, you like, hey babe, what's going on? Hey, what up? What? No. You know, like you going to bed, and you know she not wearing nothing sexy to bed no more. You know what I'm saying? She's looking like she's going to bed in outfits. Yeah, she's dressed like
she
she
going
just
to bed
got,
looking like Jay Prince.
or she going to bed dressed. She going to bed dressed like she just got through mowing the yard. There's nothing sexy. There's nothing soft, and they're just so masculine, and it's just we're losing. We're losing the softness, and I think the traditional thing was because I don't understand this point. I mean, we talked about this, Ashley, so don't start shouting and run out the room. We talked about this. We talked about where in history or in Christianity, anything that you believe in, where does it show you biblically, text-wise, or anywhere that women didn't work? There's nowhere in any text that says women should sit at home and do nothing.
Right.
I don't know.
Even from a biblical perspective, it says, Proverbs 31, it says, a man goes out, he goes to work. The woman stays at home, make sure the children good, make sure the house clean, but she works diligently with her hands. She's like a merchant ship from afar. She finds land, she buys it, she multiplies it, she brings that money home, brings it to her husband. I don't understand what happened. Even everybody talk about, I know y'all probably don't hear this, but everybody talk about, girl, I can't wait to get my Boaz. Girl, I need me a Boaz. Well, in the Bible, Boaz was a very handsome, tall man, the man that everybody wants today, the six-figure nigga. He was tall, he had power, he had money. But guess who he fell in love with? He fell in love with Ruth. Why? What's the first thing he said when he saw Ruth? He said, who is that young lady working down there in the fields with the rest of those women?
Right.
He fell in love with her because of her work ethic. She was working.
You better know your word, BM.
I'm trying to tell you.
You better know your word.
So I don't know in text, right? I'm in reading the word. I've never seen it where women don't work. They've always, God in the beginning in Genesis, he said, I created man, I put Adam to sleep and I created a woman, right? Adam was made. Eve was created. He created that specifically for Adam. And he said, this is your help. Right. Now, your wife want to be your boss.
Hey,
he wants to be your leader.
Hey, BMU, you know why God put Adam to sleep, right? Because if Adam was awake, he'd have had some suggestions.
Exactly. Exactly. He would have said, because think about it. When Adam was a bachelor, it was the best time of his life.
Right.
They say the fish would come up and to see Adam. The lion, he could sleep on the back of the lion. The birds would come down and sit on his lap and sing to him. But as soon as Eve went over there and got seduced by the enemy, the fish went to the bottom of the water. The lion started to chase him around and tried to eat him. The birds went up in the trees because she was disobedient.
Right.
We just talked about that in the vows. How many women we know being disobedient? The old girl said, I don't know none. Well, Eve was the first one. Adam told her, hey, listen, you eat anything up in here. Subway over there, Papa John's over there, Domino's over there. But do not take your ass over to that steakhouse right there. That's God's.
The steakhouse.
The devil said, girl, you can get a steak medium well, medium rare. You never had it. It's seasoned good. Bring your ass on over here. She said, okay, then I go. Don't tell Adam. And soon as she bit into that steak, what happened? Adam say, damn, why the lion trying to eat me? Because she was being disobedient. And so I think now in modern times, when we say modern woman, I know that makes people cringe. The modern woman says, I can get up, I can go to work, I can do everything that you can do. Nigga, don't tell me nothing. I make my money. If I make more than you, we're not combining no money. We're not becoming one. We're going to stay two and do what it do.
Yeah.
That's the mindset of the modern woman. Anybody want to push back on that?
No.
That's where we are right now. Lord, I thank you. I just want to say right now, just right now, Lord, I thank you for the woman that I have in there. Hey, shot. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Because I don't have to worry about nothing. I can go out here tomorrow and make $10 an hour and struggle for 4 years, 2 years, 3 years. And that woman will back me 1,000%. She will back me. She will be here for me. She will not look down on me. She will not look different at me. We do it for each other. And guess what? She's a boss. We talked about this last week. She's a manager at a bank.
Nice.
And she come home and get right up under her man neck and go to sleep.
Nah.
She bundle up like this and go to sleep. I called her in here last week. Ashley, you was in the hospital. I called in here last week. She said, yep, I go to work and I work every week and I work hard. When I come home, I like to chill with my daddy. I know that's right, baby. You talk to him. You better talk to them. Okay?
But you
Because
do
it's
your
what it is.
part and you make her feel safe enough to be able to do that.
That's right.
Preach that part.
Women thrive in safety. We thrive. All the stuff that we be talking about, like being submissive and all that. When a woman feels safe, you ain't gotta ask her to do that shit. She be wanting to do it.
Okay, so answer this question. Right. If women want to be safe, why they keep choosing men who sleep at the homeless shelter?
What?
I'm being facetious.
Right.
What I mean was, why are we still choosing men that we know ain't shit? Ashley said this 4 weeks ago on the show. I clipped it. Ashley said it. Ashley said, I was with a man that had everything. And he didn't have nothing but a dick and a hot pocket. And I chose to be with this trash ass nigga. And he had nothing.
No. I didn't choose to be with him. That we wasn't being.
Oh, being. Okay. Right. Okay. My bad. Correct me. They went together. All I'm saying is, why do women why do women have to go through so many whipping wheels before they realize they value?
Listen, I'm gonna keep it a butt with you. We were talking about marriage, right? But before you get married, right, you date, you court, you do all that, right?
Right.
Women will have boundaries until they get to a nigga they like. When it's the nigga they like, but them boundaries get real soft.
Yeah.
Because you like them, you feel away. We living off potential, what it could be, and not looking at a nigga like, if he asked me to marry him today, am I good?
Right.
You just like looking at the right now, not what it could be, the right now. So I'm gonna keep it above. I feel like women have boundaries, right? Like hard lines until they get with a nigga they like, and then they soften them up, and you feel like you can change him because you the one, and it
ain't changing shit because
not a damn thing.
And guess what? I'm gonna say this too, because this is my grandfather. Rest in peace, sir. My grandfather said something that made everybody leave the Thanksgiving table. My grandfather said these words. They said, Granddaddy, the women said, my sisters, them, because they trifling. My sister said, well, I don't care. Women should go out and I don't think nothing wrong with a woman going out and exploring her sexual promise and her sexual this and her sexual that. And she said, God still love me. My grandfather said, well, listen here, baby, granddaughter. He said, if God is okay with you fucking around like that, he would have put Jesus in Mary Magdalene's pussy and not Mary the Virgin.
Yeah, let's wrap this shit up. Everybody get your shit. Oh, this shit.
I got another one. He said, and he also said about the kid in the lock. He always had these damn things he say. Diabolical. Right, Chrissy? Diabolical. He said, and he told my sister, and I'm gonna say something else to you. He said, there's a difference between a woman being having promiscuity and a man. He said, you know why? He said, because if 20 keys can open up one lock, that's a faulty lock. It's trash, need to throw it away. He said, but if one key can open 20 locks, that's a master key. He said, that's the difference between us. I'm gonna Don't let that go over your head.
No, and I get it, and I've heard that before. But here's the thing: as far as when it comes to a double standard of that, no woman wants community dick, just like no dude wants community coochie, right? You know, so it's I get what that's saying, but if a man know how to control his seed and he's just issuing it out because he's a man, there's nothing attractive about that either.
Now, true. I won't say this, and I've never said it on this panel. I'm gonna say this. My sister-in-law, shout out to Megan. My sister-in-law works in Houston, right? She works at the hospital at Houston. She said, "Brother, I'm gonna tell you something for your show." She said, "I know you're gonna get the big head because you always be talking about this shit." I said, "What is it, sis?" She said, "I'm gonna say it and I'm gonna hang up." I said, "Okay." She said, "We just had Mocha Fest here in Houston." She said, "I don't know if y'all seen any of those videos from Mocha. Did y'all see any of those videos?" Lord bless you. In Mocha Fest, they showed, and it was so embarrassing as a black man to watch our sisters, because I'm like, Lord, please don't let none of my kinfolk be down there. They showed black women sitting by the pool, y'all, black men walking by on their cell phones. They pulling black men in by their shorts and just giving them head in front of everybody.
Oh my God.
They showed two black girls eating each other out by the pool. Everybody got a circle around them. Now, if they found you with your cell phone, the security put you out because they didn't want you videoing it. But it was like a big ass orgy. And guess what? They had one of the nicest hotels in Houston, and all these people were professional people. Now, my sister-in-law says this to me. She says, "Brother, I'm at the hospital. I'm gonna tell you what happened." She said, "A lot of these women coming in here, and she said so many STIs, we don't even have enough tests left."
Oh my God.
She said, "Baby," and she said, "And who leading it?" She said, "Our black women." She said, "Just disgusting to see how nasty and how funky these cooches is coming up in here." She said, "It's real bad." And I said, "What about the men? Because I got to have this information." She said, "Listen, I'm going to tell you like this here. Majority of those 40, 50 women are naming the same man that had sex with them."
Yeah.
She said 15% of the men are having sex with 60% of the women.
Oh my God.
I said, wait. I said, "Say it to me again." She said, "I'm finna hang up because you're trying to make me repeat it because you told me this before." 15% of the men having sex. So these women down there, who'd you have sex with last? They looking in the database. She said they looking in the computer. Some of the same niggas, top 10 niggas. They got a list of top 10s going across the screen, and all these women are saying the same names.
No. What's really nasty is, I'm gonna tell you what's really nasty. That is, but what else is nasty is the jokers that are down low, the ones that are married, got kids, wives, and all this other stuff. They out here screwing dudes. That's what's nasty.
Quiet by the creek, true.
So run those statistics.
Me and my wife, you're right. Me and my wife was looking at some videos the other day, and we sit in the bed just flipping through, looking at stuff. And one of the videos came up. They said, "Quiet on the creek for them niggas." I said, "Wait." So she clicked on it. They got they in the middle of nowhere, like in the woods or some shit. All the niggas out there, no shirts on, sweating like Hebrew slaves in the back of a Kroger's, and all of them got on masks. I look in the comments, some woman say, "I bet you it's a whole bunch of women on here looking at these tattoos and these arm tattoos trying to find their husbands."
That's crazy. That's what Quiet on the Creek
Thank you. Quiet on the Creek is for the down low boys.
Yep.
And they meet up at these spots.
Yeah.
And they engage with each other, for lack of better words. I just had this conversation with you. That's what Quiet by the Creek is. It's essentially singing about being down low and meeting up with other men and shutting the hell up
about it.
But you gotta be quiet.
And then at the barbecue, all the niggas standing around the barbecue pit to my nigga, you did have some good dick, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Their wives in there watching TV. Listen. And Jay Prince talking about people supposed to be dead. Them niggas supposed to be dead.
Hello?
You're actually ruining good women. Because some of these women are with you and don't know that you had, Steven Johnson's penis down your throat 8 hours ago.
Exactly.
Or he up in your ass because, and one day me and my wife were laughing so hard. Y'all, social media is like a soap opera. Listen, did y'all see the damn video of the man come home to his wife? She said, "Why you keep coming home so late? I'm tired of you." I'm thinking it's a TV show. I was like, oh, this is gonna be a little drama thing I watch with the wife. Well, so we looking at it. He said, baby, just come get in the shower with me. So he goes to the shower, take a shower. She's rubbing his back, rubbing his chest. She walks around to talk to him, look him in his eyes, and do all the little sexy stuff. And it's a condom hanging out his ass.
No. Oh my God. No.
Y'all, it's bad out here, y'all. That's why you gotta listen to me. This is a public service announcement. This is why men like T-Max, he got Ashley, he ain't gotta worry about nothing. I got my baby in there, you ain't gotta worry about nothing. But all you single women, I feel so bad for you. Because your men are going out here pumping niggas in the ass, corn on their dick, coming home, putting it in your mouth.
No, because it's called celibacy. No. That's the safest way to be nowadays.
Look at Chris's face. Chris, it looks disgusting.
That's the safest.
Now, Chris, that's why you're supposed to hit him with that diabolical. Because goddamn,
no, it is diabolical. He's telling the truth though. But
yeah.
You just gotta
I call these niggas I call them aisle 5 at Walmart. The majority of aisle 5s at Walmart has sugar on them. Aisle 5 at Walmart niggas. And you can sense them. I don't care what women say, because now women are accepting these gay men. Now we got to put that out there too, True. Because there's something called velvet marriages now. You heard about those?
What the hell is that?
What is that?
Oh my God, baby! Is it velvet marriage?
What's a velvet marriage?
A velvet marriage. Is it a velvet? I think it's velvet. A velvet marriage is a gay man, a woman who marries a gay man, has children with him, but it still allows him to live his lifestyle.
Oh my God,
that ain't velvet. That's open as hell.
Yeah, and not only that.
Listen, listen, TikTok, Chrissy, this your fault. TikTok had these goddamn videos when you scrolling up, and I said, velvet, what the fuck are they talking about? Velvet marriage? She said, yes, I get 2 in 1. I get a man who's sensitive, he's soft, he's caring, he's nurturing. He helped me with the kids. He washed dishes. He washed clothes. He cleaned up the house. We share responsibilities. We share money. I'm married to him. And every little time he feel like he wants some penis, I allow him to go get it. In return, I get everything I need from my man.
But who want a soft ass man though?
Okay. I want a man.
Hold on. I need a man with sensitivity. A man like me. Y'all want this. Y'all been talking about this for years. Y'all don't want no sensitive man?
That's too sensitive.
Not that type of sensitivity.
He gotta be emotionally intelligent. He can't be more sensitive than me. The fuck?
Yeah, both of y'all in there crying together and shit.
No, that ain't gonna work.
Huh? It's okay to cry together for some shit.
Ain't nobody trying to be
I'm
on my period, he on his period. That's too much.
Yeah.
That's when you be asking, did I marry the right sex? Because I'm just trying to understand what the fuck is we doing.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, if somebody died, then you can cry. You know?
I mean, there's nothing wrong with. Don't get me wrong. It's nothing wrong with a man showing their emotions, right? But you can't be like, I can't talk to somebody that's more sensitive than me.
So explain that. Break that down for the crowd, the audience.
Okay.
When you say more sensitive, what is it? What does that look like?
Like,
can he come in and lay his head on your lap after a long day and say, "Baby, it's been tough on me today," and this my mama's anniversary of her death, or some going through something at my job, and he drops some tears in your lap? Is that okay?
That's fine.
Somebody died.
No, but
okay.
I got you. He can be vulnerable with me, right? He can be vulnerable with me. That's not a problem. But if you more sensitive than I am, that's a problem.
So
no, the
basically,
problem I have is when they get mad, they get upset or whatever. As far as what I think of a lack of emotional intelligence is like a guy. We say we're out at a restaurant and we're having a conversation. The conversation isn't going the way that he wants it to go. He gets up and storms out of a restaurant. That's like an adult toddler. Mm-hmm. So stuff like that, I can't deal with that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. It. Real quick, I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna go spend time with my baby.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Hey. T-Max, calm your ass down, bro. You too old to be jumping off ceiling fans and shit. I just wanted to give that disclaimer before we get off
Not
there.
ceiling fans.
He and that
Don't
mother
break
come out and say,
that, don't break that shower rod,
Jumping
Ashley,
up and down the
okay?
ceiling fans and shit. We can't do that shit now. Hey, look at Chantel killing us out there. Chantel, he up there. And look, you know, Ashley gonna gaslight him. That's it, baby. You better ride that fucking ceiling fan, jump on top of me. That's crazy. She gonna gaslight the shit out of him.
I am on my way out. He Tarzan, I'm Jane. Y'all have a good.
All right, Jane.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
All right, y'all. So listen, I got one more video, and then we out of here. This is for the topic of the night. What do modern women want from a traditional man? This man broke down a list of things, and Chrissy, you just alluded to like emotions and feelings and things of that nature. I'm going to play this video. Let's see if it popped up yet. It was downloading for a second. Let me see. And I think this is going to end our show for tonight. Let me see. Oh yeah, okay, there it is. So it's downloaded. Let me pull it up for y'all. All right, somebody just popped in. Let's see who just popped in here. Oh, True Blue came back. There she go. All right, yeah, it's ready to go. So it's under work. All right, so I'm gonna play this video of this guy. He was being funny, but he's being true. Ronnie, get ready for this. Here we go.
Hard, but get enough sleep, pay all of the bills, but be fully present at home. Help with the house, help with the kids. Notice what needs to be done before someone asks. Stay in shape. Pick up a combat sport. Learn how to shoot a weapon. Don't let your test levels drop too low. Epstein files. They're taking kids. Protect your home. Work 20 hours a day. Keep your head clear, but keep your emotions in check. Run a business. Fortune 500 company. E-com. Digital products. Content creation. Keep your emotions in check. Don't expect a thank you. Don't ask to be desired. High-value men don't do that. High-value men have internal validation, not external validation. Don't say you're overwhelmed. That's weak. Just keep showing up. Keep carrying it, and make sure nobody can tell how heavy it is. Be strong when everyone else is falling apart. Be calm when the money gets tight. If the money gets tight, make more money. Sell more products. Get into sales. Get out of sales. Sales is too toxic. Be the one with the plan. Always make sure you know the answer for dinner. Be the one who fixes what breaks. Be the protector when people feel unsafe. Be steady when the room gets emotional. But do not shut down. Open up. Talk more. Be vulnerable. Too vulnerable. Tell people what you feel. Just don't feel too much. Cry, it's okay. But do not cry too much. Okay, you need reassurance, but maybe not too much reassurance. Do not make your pain inconvenient. Somehow be honest about the way you're carrying without ever letting anyone feel the weight of you. Sounds about right. Hopefully I'll just save one of the homies from crashing out. Then more PayPal me $5. Better yet, get the...
Woo! That's what, Chrissy, that's what you was just saying.
No, that ain't what
Cry, but don't cry too much. Work, but don't work too hard.
No, I didn't say, see, this is, you misconstrued in the words, okay?
Okay, go ahead.
I said it's nothing wrong with a man being able to be vulnerable with a woman. It is just the thing when you are, like, okay, this is with me. You can't be, and I'm not even going to say sensitive. It's another word that I'm looking for. You can't be softer than me. Okay, that's what I'm going to say. Softer than me means I'm not going to respect you.
But what, so tell me what that looks like when you say softer than you. Give me an example. Just
like, I don't like a person that just agrees with me just to agree with me. Like, they don't have no feedback. They don't have no input. They're just like, yeah, you're right. And I could be dead ass wrong.
Okay. And so what's the second one?
That's it.
So say, for instance, you're very aggressive. Watch this, Ronnie. You're very aggressive. And you just aggressive all the time. And you like, yeah, I think I'm right. So you saying that you knowingly know that you're wrong and you just want him to tell you that you're wrong?
It's not telling me that I'm wrong. I just don't like a yes person. Like, I don't want someone just to agree with me, just to be agreeing. Like, I want a person to be able to have their input, their feedback, have their own personality. Like,
now, can I break it down from the dictionary of niggerdom?
Okay, go ahead, break it
Yeah,
down.
dictionary of nigger. This is what men think. This is how we think. If we say yes to everything, we tired of your ass. We just tired of you. We tired of your mouth. We tired of your attitude. If I tell them no, she got some shit to say. Fuck it. Okay, baby, you good. That's what you want to do? Cool. I'm out. I'm going to the man cave. I'm going to play the game. I'm going to hang out with the fellas.
That's really not giving the proper feedback. So it's just like a man should be able to have his input just like a woman should. It should be a compromise. They should be able to compromise.
So let me give you an example.
Keep your backbone.
Baby, what you want to eat? You tell Chantel, we're gonna role play this. I'm gonna ask you what you want to eat. You say, oh, it's your choice. Chantel, what you want to eat tonight?
Whatever you want to eat.
Oh, I'm gonna get McDonald's.
I don't want McDonald's.
Oh, exactly. Exactly. My point. And she knew exactly where to go. I ain't even got to tell her. You see what I'm saying, Ronnie? You see what I'm saying?
But it's still, you can still, just because you may not want to eat McDonald's just for the convenience and compromising.
Give me 3 options.
Oh my God!
I think his point though, the point being we trying to make though, it ain't gonna be McDonald's out the gate, right? It's gonna be Longhorn or some shit, right? We pick it up and we ain't cooking, or you want me to grill some steak or some shit, right? I might pick hamburgers. She'd be like, no, I don't want that. Pork chops, I don't want that. Lobster, I don't want that. Now we done went through 3 choices, right? Whether it was restaurants or at home, but it's like, well, shit. You asked me, but like, well, what you want?
Bruh.
At this point, that's where we at.
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying?
I used to
Would that be like 20 minutes later though, being you? Couldn't it be?
I understand. My woman do the same thing. Hey, babe, what you want to eat? I said, baby, daddy, you make the decision. I said, oh, okay.
Though I found the answer. The answer is
we're gonna go to Longhorn. I don't want that.
No, it ain't that, bro. The answer is we're going to your favorite restaurant. You'll never believe it.
I like that. I like it. So, Chrissy, go ahead and explain your way out of this one, because you can't. I don't think you can.
What?
So, men can't never win. If I ask you, Chrissy, so you've never done that to a man? He said, "Baby, what you want to eat?" You say whatever you want, and then he picks something. You tell me, I don't want that.
I may not want to eat that, but I mean, I'm not gonna inconvenience you and have you go to 50 fucking restaurants. So I'm gonna look at what is 50. It's more than one thing that you can choose from.
It's like asking a woman, "Hey, babe, what you order?" "Oh, I got the fish." "What you get?" "Chicken, fried chicken." And then as soon as your plate comes, she got the fork digging in your plate.
She may want to just see what it tastes.
Did you not want what you ordered?
I just wanted to taste yours.
Taste it so when she go back the next time, she can try it.
Yeah, that's some bullshit. Because they didn't gave me 4 mozzarella sticks. You ate 2 of them because you liked the first one. You see what I'm saying? And now I'm down to 2. All you gotta do is order them. You want something?
Order 6.
Well, then that's when you could be like, let me order this. Let me add seconds, or
Oh God, Jesus. So do y'all agree with this man in the video or not?
Unfortunately.
Thank you, Chantal.
He had a long ass list of good Lord.
It was long, but
that's what y'all give us.
Yeah.
Cry, don't cry. Be emotional, but don't be too emotional.
Nah, I say you can cry because I don't never want you to have your feelings in and be acting crazy and shit. So I'm gonna need to know what's going on in the world. What you going through.
Yeah, the man really can't win. And Ronnie, you know this. You the man on here too.
I mean, it's called compromising. That's all.
That shit genuinely sounded like a table of contents.
Yes, it does.
to manhood.
It does.
Yeah.
It really does.
This is what I'm about to read a whole novel on what it takes to be a man. These are the table of contents.
Yeah, that's I want you to work hard. The first thing he said got me. The woman said, "I want you to work hard, but you work too much."
Well, I mean,
I want you to spend time with your kid.
Either you want the lifestyle that he's going to provide for you, or you don't want that. So that's when you have to be able to compromise, because things ain't just handed to you. You have to work hard for it.
Chrissy, I've seen people in my family, women in my family. Some of them are complete trash, but some of the women in my family say these words: "He need to find a job because I'm sick of that fucking little low paying ass job." So then he said, "I got hired on the pipeline. I'm gonna be on 1 month, off 1 month." How you gonna spend time with your kids? That's like you a deadbeat ass nigga. How you gonna spend 30 days away from your children?
Well,
But
we
then you
can't
just say I need to get a high paying job.
But that's why I say compromise, because we can't have it all, even though we may want it.
Yeah.
The man can't win. The man, one of the dudes that she was talking to said that. She said, I want you to get a higher paying job. He got hired on an oil rig, probably making $3,500 a week. And she pissed off because he's not there for the kids' recitals. He's not there for the dancing competitions. She mad.
You better record them up. I'm sorry.
Well, put his ass on FaceTime. He can see it like that.
Right.
Exactly. So, anyway.
That's why I say it's ways to compromise. He go on FaceTime.
But the good majority of them is not doing that. I think that's what the main thing is about.
So I'm gonna ask this last thing, and we're gonna get out of here. How do y'all feel about stoicism?
I don't know what that is.
Let me explain. Stoicism is a man that's like this. He don't show no emotion. He's not a yes man. He gonna be straight blunt with your ass. Chrissy, I don't like it. We're not fucking doing it. I need you to cook today. I've been at work all day. You was off today. Why ain't nothing on the table?
Don't be an asshole.
That's a stoic man. So see, that's what I'm saying. Y'all confusing me. Do you want a man that's stoic with no emotion? You want a man that's emotional? Which one is it?
You got to find the balance.
Emotionally intelligent. They have it.
So Chrissy, your man come home and say, "Hey babe, you on TikTok, but ain't no food on the table. What's going on in here?"
It's gonna be food on the table before I get on TikTok.
Yeah, this ain't what I wanted to eat today, and I don't eat thighs. I like white chick. I like wings and breasts.
Well,
who you cooking for?
White meat for you.
That's when we have a conversation.
Yeah, but what if he's not emotional though? What if he says everything he hard as a rock? Hey, we not Chrissy. You're not doing no TikToks this week.
Wouldn't be my man.
That can't be my man then.
Wow! Stop. He can't be your man if he's being stern and a leader, but he can't be your man if he's emotional. This is what I'm talking about.
He can be my man. He can't be stern. Like, he has to be willing to compromise.
So he has to not be a bitch, have a little bitch in him.
No bitch at all.
I wouldn't say he had to be why he gotta be a bitch? Because he gotta be.
But that's how you talking. So you want him to be stern but emotional.
Empathetic.
To what?
I want him to be stern and be emotionally available. That's what I want.
Oh God. So you want him to be emotional? Chantage, y'all trolling me right now.
I think that's chapter 5.
Chrissy, y'all trolling me right now. And T-Max just said it. T-Max said you picked TikTok over your man. That is diabolical.
Ain't nobody picking up goddamn TikTok over my man. When he met me, I was on goddamn TikTok.
Yeah, but what if he said, hey, listen, this past week I've been eating what I want. You haven't been doing what I need to do. And I've seen a lot of your energy going toward TikTok this week. We're not doing no TikTok. I need you to get back on track.
That's fine.
And I'm not arguing with you, Chrissy.
I won't argue. I don't have time for that. You ain't gonna give me.
Okay, now go take them clothes off, so I can fix you up real quick.
Yes.
Huh? What you gonna do, Chrissy?
I'm gonna listen a little bit.
Yeah, you gonna do it.
A little bit of feedback, just a little bit.
Yeah, Chantal. Your man tell you, hey, listen, I don't want your hair down today. I want it in a ponytail. Shout out our culture. I love it. That's what I'm talking about. Do you want stoic or do you want emotional? That's what I'm talking about.
But why can't we have them both?
Oh, see, you can't have everything. This is bullshit. This that bullshit I was talking about earlier. See, you want your cake and eat it too. You can't have everything.
Men be want their cake and eat it too, so why can't we?
No, because what men doing is this.
Let's have a moment of silence for every man who tried to turn a hoe into a housewife. Okay, bow your head with me, please. There we go.
That's what we doing. Okay, so I'm just saying. This is what we doing. Listen, all I'm saying is you got to figure out what kind of man you want. And the question for tonight was the last question I'm asking. I want to get a direct answer from y'all, then we out of here. What do modern women want from traditional men? What do you want, really? Don't give me no bullshit. What do you want, Chantel? What do you want? Take a deep breath and let it out. What do you want?
The word that's coming to my mind is balance.
What does that look like?
In like what aspect? Like, because I want to answer this correctly.
No. Answer it in your own way.
I mean, I don't just balance is just coming to my head. Like if I fall short on something, he picks it up. He falls short, I pick it up. Just balance. That's all that's all that's coming to my mind.
Chrissy, what do you want?
A man to be a leader, because they don't know what that is no more.
And what is a leader? Give me an example of what a leader looks like to you.
Someone to lead a woman, right? Make the decisions. Be the one to determine a lot of things. Show me that you're a leader. Don't leave it on me, because when you leave it on me, that means you're not leading me.
How much pushback do you have for a leader?
None.
So, Chrissy, you meet a man tomorrow. You fall in love with him over a 6-month period. Y'all decide you want to be together. This is going to be a committed relationship. Okay. And he said, Chrissy, things are going to change here in this household. If you love me, you want to be with me. I'm going to be a leader here, and I am born to be that. And I need you to stand with me, or you're standing against me. And the first thing we're going to do, we're going to change how this house looks. We're going to change that. Your appearance. There are certain things that I can tolerate, some things I can't. And so the things I can't, I'm going to let you know, and you're not going to wear those. Hey, honey, thank you. See, she just brought me something to eat. I ain't asked for it. Brought me my plate. You gave anybody else their plate first? You praise the Lord, everybody. So listen, I'm about to get off in the way, baby. But yeah, so all I'm saying is this. What happens when he says, you're not wearing this, you're not doing this, you're not doing that. I'm going to change your clothes. You're not wearing those clothes out nowhere. I don't want to see your cleavage. What are you saying to him?
Well, first of all, as a woman, if I'm in a relationship, I'm going to dress respectfully anyway, because I am somebody's mother.
Okay.
Second of all, I think it's just like an input, right? And then it will be a conversation like, okay, well, why do you feel this way? I think it's a difference between being a leader and having dictatorship.
It's called benevolent dictatorship. That means I love you, but I'm going to be straightforward with you.
Right, there's nothing wrong with that, but you still want to be able to have an input.
Yeah, no, and I believe that. Like with my wife or whatever, hey, listen, she knows I'm going to make the decision. However, I always ask, hey, babe, how do you feel about this? And if her idea is better than mine, then I say, hey, babe, that is a better idea than mine. Hey, we'll go with that, right? Most women don't know.
But you have some men that feel like because you say you want a leader, that they're supposed to control and dictate. And I think it's more so leadership because people don't understand the meaning of leadership sometimes. So they take it as a whole nother perspective.
I think from a male perspective, Ronnie, what is leadership to you? And then I'm going to tell you mine, then we get out of here. What's leadership to you as a man?
I may be a little biased, but Army definition is providing motivation, direction, all while accomplishing the mission. And direction comes from leadership. Motivation comes from the enthusiasm behind submission to the leadership, right? Because you got to allow motivation. So just based off that, defining leadership, I mean, it sounds like if the most of the amount of women are looking for the latter, they're looking for a king that doesn't have king powers. So you want me to rule over this kingdom, but you don't want me to make sure it's according to standard, right? But however, with a caveat to that, the wisdom I do truly believe comes from allowing what God gave us. A spouse that I found, a wife that I found, which is a good thing to help me. So I agree with you there, BMU. I'm definitely always in the conversation with my wife, especially when it comes to important decisions. But her submission is my submission. I may be in charge, but she's in control just because of that collaboration, according to God's plan.
And a lot of women don't know how much power they got with obedience. That man may come to you with everything. hey, babe, how do you feel about this? And you may get your way anyway. But a lot of women don't know that. They don't get that. They think the men are dictators. And Chrissy, I believe in I'm going to say this and we can get out of here. Chrissy, I believe you be beating up your boyfriends. I could just tell that you just abusive and you just beat them up. It seems like it's in your spirit. It's like in your spirit to say, bitch, don't play with me. Oh, I slap the shit out you, nigga. That's what I feel like. You got it in your spirit.
I am not like that at all.
And I tell you somebody that's feisty. Chantel is feisty. I can tell that she's feisty. She's one of the ones that do her hands like this when she talking shit. And be like, don't fucking play with me because you don't want to fucking piss me. Does she think I can tell you?
No, we talk with our hands. No. I just.
Am I wrong about y'all?
You're wrong. You're very wrong. The thing that you sense for me is my tolerance level for bullshit is at 0. So once I sense it, see it, I'm very dismissive towards it.
Guys, this is what I want y'all to do. I want y'all to go over to you going to TikTok right now, Chrissy?
I surely am.
I want y'all to go over to TikTok and support Chrissy. I really do believe that. Like, I want y'all to do this for real, right? Go support her. She's about to do an after show on TikTok. Chrissy, can you tell them how to find you so they can get there?
Chrissy True Blue, as it is on the screen. I'll be going live as soon as we end this. It's called All 4 Seasons. And if you want to come join the panel, we have open conversation and different topics.
Right. And Chantel, you going to be over there with her?
And that's my goal.
It's always see that see that, and they're about to go over there right now and be abusive. Listen, they're in the chat right now saying she violent, she abusive. Look,
I can't say nothing.
But no, I'm just playing. But Chrissy, thank you so much for being here tonight. Ronnie, thank you. Chantel, always thank you. Long hair don't care. That's the first time I've seen that, so I don't know what you got going on. Maybe it's somebody in your life changing the way you look. But anyway, I thank everybody for coming out tonight. Please go support Chrissy True Blue. Hey, this has been a collaboration of T-Max Network and Black Men Unfiltered Network. Make sure y'all come here every Sunday, 6:45 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then on Tuesdays, if you want to come and holler at your boy, because this week we're talking about Black parents hate their children. A lot of, I believe that some Black parents, I know them. They tell they're dream killers of their children. Black parents are dream killers. And I'll give you an example, then we're going to be out of here. Tuesday, we'll talk about this Tuesday on the Black Men Unfiltered Network. Make sure you go subscribe and like over there as well. How many times have you heard a child say, babe, what you want to be when you grow up? I want to be a doctor. Who paying for that shit? You better find something else to do. I don't know who you think can be paying for that. Their dream killers very early. And so some parents, not all. I know like Chrissy and Chantel, y'all millionaires and shit. So y'all kids go to private school. And Chantel got her name on the side of a building and shit.
And my kids is over.
Chrissy got a highway named after her, Chrissy Parkway and shit. So y'all don't have those problems. I'm just talking to the parents who are dream killers. We got to stop killing our kids' dreams. If they have a dream to do something, we should support them. And one of the things I say, and Ronnie, listening right now, I think that even I heard what's his name, Tom Brady, one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play the game. He said he started out playing soccer. He was trash. His mom invested so much money in shoes, clothes, the season. He said he got in baseball. He was trash. He said he tried every sport. And his parents invested all their money into him doing all these sports. And he said when he got to football, it clicked. And he became Tom. What if his mom and dad said, I ain't paying for that shit? You have to figure something out. Would he be Tom Brady today?
But you know why it clicked for him? Because it was something that he wanted to do. It was his passion. It wasn't what his parents wanted him to do.
Ooh, hey, that's another thing, Chrissy. Another thing, parents leading their children to do what they want them to do instead of doing what they want to do. Woo, I'm going to add that. Thank you, Chrissy. Great minds think alike. We're going to talk about that too. I'm going to add that for sure. All right, man. Well, thank y'all for being here. Go over to support Chrissy. She's going to be over there lying in about 10 minutes. Y'all go support her lying ass. Chantel gonna be lying over there with her. Ronnie, man, shout out to you, man. Thank you for being here tonight, man. This has been another episode of the T-Max Network over here at the Content Creator Lounge.
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Hey, listen. Now, I'm gonna say this. We're gonna go. Hey, Ashley and T-Max, y'all listen right now. If T-Max call me tomorrow, text me tomorrow, and he got a cast on his ankle, he did too goddamn much. All right, we out, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
We out, peace. Oh my God.
Black man unfiltered. T-Max. If the truth shakes the room, then flip the table. We flipping tables. Ain't scared of the smoke. We flipping tables. Yeah, we saying what they want. Black men unfiltered. T-Max, stand on business. Every single podcast. Flip that shit. Flip it, flip it, flip that shit. Flip that shit. Flip it. Flip them tables. Flip them tables. Facts over feelings. All day. Everybody talking, nobody listening. Everybody trending, nobody risking it. We ain't here for headlines, we here for truth. Bring the receipts, now let's see the proof. If the facts get uncomfortable, good, that means we're getting somewhere. If the room gets quiet, good, somebody needed to hear it. We don't fold, we don't bend, we don't switch for the latest trend. We flipping tables, breaking every chain, calling out the nonsense again and again. Black man unfiltered, T-Max, standing 10 toes, never looking back. Flip that shit, flip that shit. True that, true that, true that, true that, true that, true that. Stand up, true that, true that, true that, true that, true that, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up. Let's go, let's go, 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 go. Let's go. Culture, politics, family, faith. Everything they told you, put it on the plate. Question every headline, question every claim. If it don't make sense, we're singing names. No fear, no pressure, no backing down. The louder they get, we turn over shit. This ain't hate, this ain't noise. This is conversation giving people a choice. You don't have to agree, but you're gonna hear it. Truth don't need permission, just somebody willing to speak it. Flip the damn table. Flip the damn table. Stand on fucking business. Yeah. Stand on fucking business. Yeah. Black man unfiltered. T-Max. True. Facts. True. Facts. True. We flip the table. Every week, every show, if it's real, everybody gon' know. Black man unfiltered. T-Max. Flipping every conversation. Right to the front. One. Flip it, flip them fucking tables. Black man unfiltered. T-Max. We ain't chasing no approval. We're chasing the truth. Black man unfiltered. T-Max. If the truth shakes the room, then flip the table. We flipping tables. Ain't scared of the smoke. We flipping tables. Yeah, we saying what they want. Black man unfiltered. T-Max, stand on business. Every single podcast. Flip that shit. Flip it, flip it, flip that shit. Flip that shit. Flip it. Flip them tables. Flip them tables. Facts over feelings. All day. Everybody talking, nobody listening. Everybody trending, nobody risking it. We ain't here for headlines, we here for truth. Bring the receipts, now let's see the proof. If the facts get uncomfortable, good, that means we're getting somewhere. If the room gets quiet, good, somebody needed to hear.